vibe Miggy was to Atahi.
Kia ora! Hey y'all. Just for you, Vibe McGee. Just for you. Hi everyone. How are we doing? How's everyone doing? Also, Slave Vibe McGee with the tuatahi. Hi Sin. Hi Tonya. Is that everyone in chat? Yes. She's the people's princess. Luckily, it'd been washed, so it was nice. It was nice and ready. But you know what's funny? I actually didn't even read your chat. I had already just picked that one out. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do that, and then I came back because the water had boiled, so that's when I was gonna make a tea. And then I saw your message. I know, I finally figured out how to do that. Yay! Okay, I'm just trying to sit comfortably. Dang, that's perfect, right? Anyway. Hi, Jessie. Hear ye, hear ye. Good news. The spider is an update on the spider. Jessie Jess. Price tag. It ain't about the money. Money. Spider's been successfully relocated. Yay! What was that? Thank God. My room is once again mine. Wait, both spiders? Because you said there was two. So is both of them being relocated? We need to kill them. No, just put the spiders outside. I think there's only one. My theory is the other one died. Oh, okay. Fingers crossed. Oh, the dining room, guys, update. The dining room table got sold. So they picked that up. And it was a bloody hassle. Because they come in here and they're like, can you dismantle it? I said, I don't have the tools to dismantle it. I'm like, I'm not trying to be like, well, at this point, I was thinking in my head, bestie, I know we shouldn't stereotype people, but, like, look at me. The thing is, I probably have the tools for it, because I actually have a toolbox. But I didn't want to dismantle it. I said to her, you're welcome to come back and pick it up and dismantle it yourself, and then take it out, like, but I can't dismantle it. I could have. But I didn't have tools. I didn't have the tools. Anyway, they picked it up and then they were trying to take it out and she's like, it's not going to fit. It's not going to fit through the door like that. So I was like, why don't you turn it on its side? She's like, no, it's not going to fit. You know what? You know how smart I am when I said turn it on the side? Did it fit? Yeah. Literally, there was like that much room in between the wall, like the door frame and the thing. So it went through, but then it didn't go through the other doors, so we had to carry it. This top is not fitting right now, so we had to carry it down and around the block because it wouldn't go through the back door. But that's fine. Anyway, they were kind of getting mad at me though, low key, because it wasn't fitting, and I was like, there's nothing I can do about that, queen. And then also the fact that it was originally for $150, and as she was leaving, she's like, is there any way you can do cheaper? And I said, the lowest I can go is $130. She said, okay. So when they came back later to pick it up, because after, like, in 3 p.m., they looked for it the other day. They looked at it, and then they were going to come back that night. But when they came back that night, her husband, like, they would turn the chairs over, and there was, like, bolts missing. And they're like, where's the bolt? Like, where's the bolts for this? And I said, I don't know. I had to say it, like, 5 times. I was like, I don't know. This dining set came with the apartment. Like, I'm moving in. It came with the apartment. I don't know anything. They're like, how did you get this in to the building? I said, I don't know. It was here. I don't know how. It was already here. I've been saying this. Anyway, I was like, there's no way they're gonna, like, get mad that there's missing bolts. I said, we've been sitting on these chairs, like, since we've been sitting on this, and there's been no problems with the chairs, with the 2 bolts missing, because it's 4, and it was like an X shape and the line was there and then the other line wasn't, and you could easily get your own bolts for it, but it was fine. Like, nothing was happening while sitting on it. And I was like, I've already given them a discount too, so like, I don't know why they're complaining. Anyway, it's gone. It's gone. So now we've moved that second couch to there, and then that's the next big thing we need to go. Because the other two things that need to be sold in terms of big furniture are just sitting outside. So it's like not something to do with like in my space. So at the moment we've got the couch here. And then I've got all the boxes like stacked there. But I put the shelf where I want it. But we've got all the boxes there, so I'm kind of just... I need to go through them. Okay, I need to read chat. Finally, the table's gone. Hooray. Huntsman and Berry Territory don't share rooms with each other, just with me, I guess. You mean the printer? Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad. I'm such a good boo, guys. Oh, but I ban so quick. I'm using Bolt P ban people on Twitch. You're a woman in STEM. Marketplace people are such a hustle. They're inconvenient and always... Wait, do you mean hustle or hassle? They're inconvenient wanting a deal always? No. Oh my god, guys. I'm gonna read through some of the chats that I think is actually crazy. Of my interactions with people on Facebook Marketplace, because I hate it. How are people dumb? I don't know. That's actually wild. I missed the first stream, but I love the new... You did miss it. What the frick? What the frick? But thank you. I love it too. We're slowly getting there in terms of unpacking. And then once I get money, then I'll be buying stuff to make it vibey. She's spilling the marketplace tea. I'm obsessed. Alright, I just gotta find screenshots. Hang on. Okay, I'm selling the black TV storage unit. Someone messages and goes, "Hi, is this available?" I respond pretty quickly, going, "Hi, yes, this is." They respond with a thumbs up. George, why the fuck would you ask if it's available if you're not interested? Why send me a thumbs up? Hello? You said Sunday. I was ready for Sunday. Wait, you said Sunday. I was ready for Sunday. I did stream on Sunday. What do you mean? I did stream on Sunday. Yeah, I don't wish listing something on Marketplace on my worst enemy. Alright, another one is... Time zones exist, I guess. Another one is... Where is it? Hang on. Some of these I didn't actually screenshot. They're just in chat, but they're still... I screenshotted my favorites because I had to like send to my mom thinking, what's wrong with these people? But yeah, where are they? Someone, okay, I'm selling a Oh, I was selling the microwave. The microwave's gone. I was selling the microwave for $50. $50, okay? Someone starts the chat and says $5. I went, no, sorry. $5? I'm not giving you a $50 microwave, which is already cheap for the, like, quality. For $5. Also, is anyone here a size? Australian label in shoes, no particular reason, unless you are. I be a 7. What is Australian in New Zealand? I'm a New Zealand. Whatever size New Zealand runs off, I'm a 9.5. $5 is a respectable price. Stupid. This top's pissing me off. I actually might have to change it. I bought these tops thinking they were really cute, but it feel like this keeps getting really loose around here, and I don't know where it's supposed to sit. If I'm supposed to have it like lower. I think it's supposed to sit lower, but I hate this. I want it to sit like that, but then it doesn't. It's actually tweaking me out. I might need to change it, because why is it all like But it's not if I do that. But also I'm not... I don't know. It wasn't like this when I bought it though, so it's been fucked up in the washing machine. It's like, I feel like it's shrunk. Like, I feel like it's actually shrunk, and it's like messed up the thing. Even though I wash clothes on a cold wash and then I hang them out to dry, so I don't know what could have like possibly made it go crazy, but I think it's the same as Oz. Is it? Maybe not. I also think the same as US. Like, it's cut weird. It is. I bought these adorable Doc Martens shoes last year, but actually got size limit. I'm an 8.5. Oh, only remembered because I also tried to sell them on Marketplace. No one of them, but they're so cute. I've never owned a pair of Doc Martens. Oh, okay. Did I tell you about the wardrobe incident on Facebook Marketplace? Let me know. I'm gonna be right back. I'm changing top. This top's pissing me off. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. New top has been secured. Although I just put this on and realized that last time I wore it, we were like drinking. It was fucking hot and it's not washed, and I thought it was because it was in the washing pile. Not like clean washing pile, but it's fine. I'll just remember to put it in there this time. Not so fun fact, Doc Marten was a Nazi. What the fuck? Oh, $200. Oh, my sister now. Thank God they sold the company. I'll try to find a photo of the ones I got. Okay, the wardrobe. Okay, guys, I might actually have to change this top because this one's pissing me off. I actually might just need to put on a t-shirt. I don't know. I'm having sensory issues right now in terms of any singlet. Because I put a singlet on before the one I was wearing before, and I had to take it off because I didn't like how it was feeling. And that other one, I didn't like how it was feeling there. And this one, I don't like how it's feeling here. Fuck. Okay, I'll be back again. I am back for the third time. Okay, I feel at peace now with a t-shirt. I don't know what was going on, because I'm a singlet person. Like, I'm 100% a singlet person. Like, I love singlets. If I didn't get cold easily, I would wear singlets all the time. But right then, none of them, they were all tripping me out. How they were feeling. Which is kind of annoying because it's actually really hot and now I'm starting to boil alive in this t-shirt. Do what makes you comfortable. When I get overwhelmed, I have to put my hair up every time because my hair touching the back of my neck freaks me out. No, valid. It's the autumn air. It is. I slept outside last night, y'all. Hang on, I'll reach out and I'll say, me and my tank top right now, I live for them. Sometimes the sensory vibe ain't there and that's real of you. I just needed to be. I wanted more autism. I don't know, the singlets were just not vibing. Don't be drinking all my tea. What do you mean? You can just buy more. It's because I don't have chai. I actually bought chai today, guys. I bought new chai because now that the weather's colder, I've been wanting like a milky drink. And so the only kind of milky drink I've got is like the black tea with milk, my own milk. So I bought chai and that should arrive at the end of the week. So then I can at least start having that again. What was I saying? I'll come back to that. Was it about sleeping outside? It's a tank top when you bought it in stores, but when you wear them, it's a dank top. Missed your buns. Slept on the couch last night because of the spider, for real. I slept on the outside couch. Sleeping outside would be so nice if it wasn't freezing temperatures down south. Ew. Okay, wait. I know why. Okay, so I slept outside because last night... Well, okay, I was in a food coma last night. Enzo made curry. And so I had a huge bowl of that. And then I made apple crumble. And we had like a huge bowl each. And I was feeling sick, but I was like, I gotta eat it all. Apple crumble's so good. So I ate it all. And I genuinely couldn't move. Like, I went to the bed in pain because like I'd ate too much and my body just couldn't digest it properly, that it was just like expanding in my stomach, and it like was all here. Like, it was rock hard when you touch here, but then obviously like my intestines and my bowels and stuff had nothing in them yet. So that was all, it was just like this huge mess there. And then I just lay on the bed. I found a spot that was so comfortable and I wasn't in pain, and I fell asleep. And I thought I was asleep for 30 minutes until Enzo woke me up and was like, do you want to have tea? It's tea time, like, because we normally have a tea before bed. And then suddenly I was like, yeah, thinking like it was like 11 p.m. It was 1 a.m. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you're asleep for a couple hours. And I was like, what the hell? I thought I was asleep for 30 minutes, but it's because it was my food coma. It was all the carb load I had, and I went to sleep. Anyway, sorry, that was like a side quest to the actual story. However, I think that's why it made me anxious, because a lot of the time I tried to go to sleep later, and even though I was tired, I think because I had that huge nap beforehand, it messed up again my sleeping. And recently, living here, I've been able to go to sleep quite well because I don't nap during the day, and I've been waking up earlier. But when I go to sleep, I have all the lights off except for my my salt lamp, and I'll be watching a movie, and then I'll just be falling asleep. And then what I do is I leave my phone out here and I go lay in bed, and then I just go to sleep. And it's like my circadian rhythm's really liking the high windows so that I can actually see that it's nighttime and all my blinds and stuff are open. But I think because I had that nap, it really threw off my body again, that when I was trying to fall asleep, I started feeling really anxious. And I used to get that a lot. I haven't here, but at my old place, I used to get, and I've had it for a while, like a couple years now, but I'd get really anxious, and it's like just generalized anxiety. I have no idea what I'm anxious about, but I just feel that like butterfly sickness, nervousness in my stomach, and it's so bad that I can't sleep. So, like, I was tossing and turning, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna sleep outside. I don't know why I made this decision, but as soon as I got outside, the, like, city ambience and the port ambience. Oh my god, Curious George, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the community. Slade, thank you. Once I was out there, it was like white noise, but it was like city white noise, and there was nothing, because it was nighttime, so it was nothing crazy. And it wasn't cold. Like, it was raining, but it wasn't cold, and the rain doesn't get into my balcony, so it was just really nice, crisp air, but I had a blanket. And, okay, the couch outside's not very comfortable to lay on, but I found a spot that was kind of comfortable, and I just fell asleep. And then I woke up at, like, maybe 9:30, and it was, like, really, like, city life sounds again, and it was pissing me off, so I came and slept on the couch, because I sat on there, and then I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go to sleep again. So I slept outside, and it was great. Okay, wait. Now I gotta re-chat. I was too invested in my story. I also think I got food poisoning today. Lots of pain. What the fuck? How? I love apple crumble. I've been wanting apple crumble in so long. I was editing clips today, and there was literally a clip of me like 2 months ago being like, I want apple crumble. I want crumble so bad. And that's when my craving for crumble had started, and I hadn't been able to like cease that craving until yesterday. It's been 2 months. Wait, autumn? I didn't know the opposite seasons were actually a thing. Not pranking. So forgive me. With love, yes, exactly. Autumn doesn't come to America though, it falls there. Y'all are too kind. Wait, do you have summer during Christmas? We do. Summer Christmas. I love a summer Christmas. Guys, can we do a Discord Jackbox game tonight or sometime soon? Sometime soon, I'm down. Sure, we'll do its best. Christmas beach barbecue is how we do things. We have all the Christmas meats in my fuddy, but it's cold cuts. Auckland weather, I hate it where I live. It's 4 degrees here right now. What the frick? What's the temperature here? Oh, it's 18 degrees. Holy. Apple rhubarb crumble is the best. That's June and July. We have all of that. See, I just can't imagine my birthday being in summer. Like, at all. If my birthday was in summer, June, I would be so upset. I think I would like my birthday in summer, because summer's my favorite season, but I can't imagine my birthday being in summer ever. When they didn't know the season's different by hemisphere. Not all of us. Yeah, don't put all of them in a box, Tanya. Like, if we were neighbours, it would have been below 0 if it wasn't for you. No, we aren't. Summer birthday is the best though. 10 degrees here. God damn, it's 18. Oh guys, I forgot I was telling you about my Facebook marketplace. That's what we're talking about. Okay, so I'm selling like this little shoe rack shelf thing. It's pretty flimsy, like whatever. I take the photo, and behind it is the building, like my old place's like garage wardrobe. It's not mine, it's the owner's, but it's behind the thing I'm selling. And so she goes, hi, is this wardrobe for sale? And I go, hi, yes it is. She goes, could you please send me photos inside? And I was like, inside? And then I looked at the background and saw that the wardrobe was in the back. And I go, sorry, do you mean the wardrobe behind the one I'm selling? And they go, hi, yes, wardrobe behind. And I'm like, no, sorry, I'm only selling the one in front. Like, hello? What are they talking about? What's another one? Oh, and then the good evening, the dining table. Good evening, is this still available? I went, hi, you said it. Yes, this is. And then they go, sorry, no thank you. Where's the other ones? There's actually new ones that for some reason I haven't screenshotted. Oh, I'm selling the couch for $100. It was originally $150, and on Facebook Marketplace, you can see when someone slashes the price from, so you can see the original price, it's got a line through it, and then you can see the new price that they put it as. So they can see that this is originally $150, and I brought it down to $100, and they go, hey, would you consider $50? No. No, I would not. I don't know, the audacity of some of these people. And then this one person, for the shoe shelf and coat rack, when can I pick it up and what address? So I say tomorrow afternoon, 18 Beach Road. Oh, not me dropping my address. Cut that out. It's not, it's fine. It's fine, I'm not really dropping my address. There's like 16 floors in this apartment building. No, but there's like 16 floors in this apartment building, and on each floor there is like 10 apartments, so it's fine. To be honest, from my content though, if people were really interested, they would know how to find it anyway, but it's fine. Cut it out of the VOD. Then this person doesn't respond to me at all, right? They sent that message of I want it on the 25th, which is a Friday. Which is Friday last week. I replied to them 8 minutes after they'd sent that message, and they just didn't see it, and they didn't reply until Tuesday. They go, yes, I'm interested. Yes, can I pick it up today until what time? And so they said that at 1:05 p.m. I respond at 1:09 p.m. and go, would you be able to pick up at 3:30? They haven't opened my message. Why even, like, I'm not even responding like a day or so later. I'm responding in real time. Like, I genuinely, and the amount of people who want to come and view the things first before they pick up, and I genuinely don't want to, because I don't want to let people into my apartment, especially if Enzo was here. I would probably, depending on, like, I always look at their profile, and if they've got a profile picture and I can see who they are clearly and things like that, maybe. But I'm like, it's always just like random men with no profile picture, and I'm like, I'm not letting them into my, no, sorry, you can't come and view. And I know people want to view before they buy, like, it makes sense, but like, I also just like, you're not coming into my apartment with me by myself. Okay, wait, I'm missing chats. Oh my god, poop dog. Hello. Where am I at? Celsius or Fahrenheit? Celsius. Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit's so confusing to me. I don't understand Fahrenheit. Like, Celsius just makes sense, because it's like 0 is 0, and then you just go up. Whereas like Fahrenheit's got something to do with like that 100, like 100% ratio. I don't know. Is stream clear and high quality or skincare routine on point? It is the stream. Look as if I promised. Wait, where were y'all talking about stream? Did I miss it? I literally saw y'all talking about how stream looks. Wait, is it later on in the thing? Oh no, Olivia did talk about it. The stream is so clear and high quality. I've got my Ethernet cable plugged in now too, so I'm nearly at 1,000 megabytes per second in terms of download speed. And then uploads like 500. I don't know. It's whatever I send in the Discord. I just like, I missed it. Oh my god, guys, what the frick? I'm like skipping chat. I can spell. My typing is a different story. It's 1 Celsius over here. God damn. Who thoughts to you? What the fuck? Girl, just guess it. As your mod, I have to say shush. Cut out the body. I was gonna say you posted the countdown story and I was like, OMG, I've been there. Wait, the countdown story? Oh, yeah. Well, I think it's so crazy because, like, that's why I'm like, when I post things, you can kind of, if you really wanted to do digging, you could find out where I am. But, like, I don't care because I'm in a... Whereas, like, I used to never post my last place because it was a property, not an apartment building, if that makes sense. Whereas, like, I feel like an apartment building, there are so many for this address that it's, like... But the countdown, I think it's so crazy because I was on TV for 5 Minutes of Fame on Māori television in 2022, I want to say. And I was flown up here and I stayed at the hotel literally on this street, but like the next block over. And I stayed at that hotel, and one of the nights, me and the other person that were on the show that I knew kind of, we walked and shopped at that Woolworths. And I just think it's so crazy that now I'm living so close to it that I'm like... So me living in Wellington in my second year of my uni degree that was only up here for like 2 days to film something, went to that Woolworths, would not have ever known that now I own an apartment right next to it, essentially. I was like, kind of weird connections. See, that's not humane. Selling on Facebook Marketplace is the worst thing. It is. It is the worst thing. However, I think you can get some really good deals on Facebook Marketplace. But I think the people, when you're trying to sell stuff... Yeah, that's what Jesse's saying. Selling on Facebook Marketplace sucks, but buying stuff can be fun. But my bed frame on Facebook Marketplace is so cute. Slay. Girl, moving sounds so stressful. I've moved like over 20 times in my life. So, updates on the remix. I know, I need to do it. I was thinking about it. I just need to unpack first, and then once I've unpacked, then I'll get onto it. Stay 4,000 on a train for me asking at this point. It's gonna get there. Just patience. Celsius makes sense because it's the perfect measurement for water. 0 to 100 gets all of water's properties. What? But no, Russian creative genius. That girl is lost in chat. I thought you said Ethernet cable. Ethernet. Ethernet. How do people say it? People say the T with like a hard T. Ethernet. Ethernet. Oh, no, the people go Ethernet. I go Ethernet. Why not? How I say it, I'm Helen, because I was like, yeah, Molly, right? 1,000? Are you serious? 1,000? What do you mean 1,000? TV's Liberty confirmed. Okay, why did I not know you're on TV? What do you mean? I've been on TV multiple times. Been on Korihi. I was on the news once. I was on 5 Minutes of Fame. What's the other thing? I was on, What Now? I was on this show called My Country Song. 2022, I don't think anyone was watching TV. Own, okay, per Queen. Love that. Yeah. Can't lie, with freak is Skunky right now. Also, why has he not been streaming? He hasn't been streaming because he was away on his weekend with his friends, and then he's been here with me the last 2 nights. And then, I don't know, he might stream this week when he's home, because he's home now. He's just busy. You got admin stuff to do. Also, yeah, where the freak is he? What the fuck? Is he in chat? No, he's not even here. That's rude. You said 1,000 megabytes. Yeah, 1,000. Yeah. That. It was like 900 megabytes. Like 900 something megabytes it was sitting at for download speed. I have Fiber Pro as my Wi-Fi. Because I wanted lots. And I don't really know numbers. But I was like, Fiber Pro sounds it. Is that normal speed? Yeah. It should average around 800, but it was 900 before. He's not being very... No, he's not. He'll pop in for marbles and steal MVP. He will. That's so unfortunately true. Might have to enact revenge and do to him what he did to me. Very fast. Here is 300 megabytes. Yeah, damn. I know, mine's very fast. That is so wild. That's what I wanted, though. I'm loving it. Alright, let me see what he's doing. He was active an hour ago. He was active on Instagram 30 minutes ago. Well, bitch, I posted on Instagram. So what do you mean? Where he at? Radio, video. Boogie with a suitcase. Forget about the rat race. Nah, I'm gonna have to move to New Zealand. Well, I mean, it's just the plan I've got. The normal plan that most people would buy, like just everyday fiber, is about averaging 300. Whereas I got the Fiber Pro. So it's like, how much is it a week? It's $111 a month. I don't know. I don't know Wi-Fi and power and water prices, what's good and what's not. It's like $27 a week for Wi-Fi. OMG, happy 1 million views on the controversial TikTok. Hooray, huzzah. I know, I told y'all it was gonna do well. Frickin' 1 million views is not what I expected, though. That shit's crazy. When I say controversial, I mean people... Yeah, I forget. When I was like, controversial. But yeah, the comments... The comments are crazy to me. I don't know, I just... So many of them are like... What did one of them say recently? I've been ignoring them. But... Having a viral video on TikTok is really good for, like, it's rejection therapy. So if you ever want that, just try and get a viral video, and then it will just, like, really stress you out. Oh, people telling me to get rid of it. People just telling me, they're like, you should try at-home waxing. There's, like, self-waxing kits that you can get. Did you not listen to my video? I literally told y'all I've tried waxing at home. And I hate it. Oh my god, he's here. What the fuck? Yeah, that's what the comments on you. The comment section is giving, I don't like beans. Can I still make the soup? About the epilator? Yes, exactly. That one. If you reply to everyone, just say bean soup and they'll get so defensive. Peer pressure to join. Self-waxing is not for everyone. No. Well, I just think the people who are like, does it hurt? Have to be, like, dumb. Like, I'm so sorry, but I just said in the video it rips your hair out. It's obviously gonna hurt. I said it was, like, the same as waxing, which hurts. I don't... It baffles me, to be honest, because I'm like... Do y'all not listen? Is there no common sense? Is there no common sense at all? Because what do you mean, does it hurt? It's ripping out the hair, of course it hurts. I'm gonna comment free the bush to stir the plot. Somebody already... So people already did. They were like... There was the people saying I was like whatever the like cosplay, their fancy word for cosplaying basically. They're like, you're trying to... Why do people want to remove hair then? Then you're just like a child. I think people can do whatever they want. I think it's creepy when a partner tells you that you're not allowed to have body hair, because I'm like, what? Then are you attracted to children only? But you can do whatever you want for your own body. That's my opinion on that. If you want to free the bush, free the bush. If you want to get rid of all the hair, do it. I grew up waxing at home, so that's what I'm comfortable with, but not everyone is. Waxing just stresses me because it doesn't... If you don't rip it right, it's going to just leave hair. And once the wax on, you have to get rid of it. Like, unless it's like the sticky kind, you can kind of wash that off. If not, you have to rip it, even if you want to back out. Whereas with epilating, it's kind of the same concept as ripping hair out. But if you want to stop, you just turn off the machine. And then you don't have to keep going. No way. Peyton's a misogynist, confirm. Wait, why? I have to pull up TikTok to see what everyone's talking about. Exactly. Peyton hates women, let's cancel her. Yep. You got me. Totally agree. Thank you. See, I just think there's too many people on TikTok who just, like, forget that people can have their own opinions. And, like, my video's not telling people you need to do this either. It's just me saying, here is another idea. If you didn't know about epilating, here's what it does. Here's the pros and cons. Sorry, I could hear someone in the hallway. Here's the pros and cons. Here's the benefits I kind of like. I use it and I love it. Might not work for you. Here are some stuff. Maybe you want to use it. Maybe you don't. But some people are acting like I'm holding them at gunpoint, being like, you gotta use the epilator. They're like, I'd rather die. I'd rather shit in my hands and clap. Okay. Girl, I ain't forcing you. Nobody's forcing you. Look. What the fuck? That's why waxing is good for me. It makes me do it for real. See, that makes sense. But for me, I'll probably have a breakdown. Because I think I'm not in control. I think I like the epilator because I'm in control. So it's like, even though, like, I can keep going because I know that if I need to stop, I can just instantly stop like that. And I don't have to keep going. Like, I'm just 100% in control. Exactly, you're suggesting something? Yeah, well, some people on TikTok don't understand suggesting. They're just self-centered. I only wax above my lip now, but I'm moving away from getting rid of body hair, but that's my journey. Not everyone feels the same, and that's okay. For real. It's always, that's what confuses me. Like, I think people just need to worry about themselves, to be honest. Like, you may not like something, and you might want to not do something, and that's completely fine and valid, and that's what you want to do, and that's iconic. But there's other people who don't want to do that, and so, you know, if it's not harming anybody, why do people make it their business to be like... It's like when people start the conversation with, you know what you should do? Literally. I'm a rant. People are so self-centered online that they expect every video to relate to them, and exactly. And if it doesn't, instead of scrolling, act like they're being held hostage. Literally. Enzo's trying to sell me a bed on Facebook, and he posted the bed, like the photos, and somebody commented, they were like, ooh, this bed brand is a nasty brand. You're not going to catch anybody buying that bed. Good luck, though. Bro, nobody asked for your freaking opinion. If you don't like it, just keep scrolling. Like, why do you need to set up a comment on Facebook to say, ooh, I don't like that bed brand. It's like a reasonable price for you're getting a mattress, you're getting the bed frame, you're getting 2 side tables, and you're getting 2 lamps. So for people who need like a whole setup, for like, I think it's 100 something, that's a pretty good price. And if you don't like the mattress, put another mattress on the other things. Hello? That's always on TikTok. On TikTok, if I see something I don't agree with, I'll just scroll. Like, I've never understood leaving hate comments. Like, I'm like, there's like no point. Like, I'll just go and continue to the next person's video. Like, scroll. Thinks the world revolves. They do. Real preach it. I don't shave in the winter, but that's because, like, who's seeing my legs and armpits? But I love being silky smooth. People think they have to point out and bully people they find cringe and they hate it so much. Like, let's normalize scrolling. If you don't like it, then leave. Literally. OMG, people who think their opinion's the only right way to think make me so mad. It does. It's so annoying. I'll take the bed for $5, please. Along with the microwave. The only time I comment hatefully is if a man rant about women and I just comment, you're gay, because I fear they do in fact not like women. I like to rage bait them for that, because chill me lesbian would love to have your girl if you don't want him. Real. Rage baiting is good for the algorithm though. Hey, comments are still comments. I know. That's why I'm like, it's fine, and I just ignore those comments because it's giving me engagement. So what I do is I let them comment, obviously. I'm not going to silence somebody for their opinion. And I just like shit talk them. I shit talk about them because they're dumb. But hey, keep being dumb on my videos so I get the boosts, you know? Thank you. This is why we need dumb people in this world. To help raise others on TikTok. People love to argue on TikTok. I know. So if you ever are looking to have a successful account on TikTok, you have to just post things that are going to get engagement and have people arguing in the comments. So that's why, like, political videos, culture videos, race videos, religious videos, they always do well, because those are the things that start wars, so people love to argue about them. And that's why I hate talking about all of them. Well, not culture, take that out, but like religion and religion and politics, I hate talking about, because they start arguments, and that's what starts wars. And money, I think that's the other one. There's 3. But yeah, if you're starting, you want to be successful if people are just looking for success on TikTok, regardless of what the like genre is they're doing, you just make videos. You just make videos about some sort of topic that's going to have people heated, and it's going to have 2 different heated sides as well, because then they're going to be arguing and just have more fights in the chat, and then you're going to get more chats, and then it's going to boost it more. So like press is press, people. Like, you're no Shane Dawson, so why do you have to just like, you're no Shane Dawson, so why do they have you on the stake fan removal? Also gonna go be right back. Okay. Want to be a politician, forced to be a streamer. I was never born to be a politician. Ugh. I've only recently understood politics, slightly. Like, I used to be the one that was like, I'm gonna vote for this party, but even though I agree with other people's like opinions, I'm gonna vote for this because it's bigger and they need more votes to win. But then I'm like, because I didn't understand politics, and then I'm like, wait, the more votes a certain party gets, the more seats they get in parliament. So why am I not voting for these people? But that's because when I was younger, when my first time voting, I just didn't understand politics and I didn't care. And I still don't really care, but I care more because I'm like more into society in terms of like what I need to pay and how that affects me. AKA, national is fucking shit and I hate Humpty Dumpty, the Prime Minister. Have you seen they want to change the law so they're taking away the full driving test? I think that is so stupid. I actually think it's so stupid. If you're going to take away a test for full driving, then it must be mandatory to do defensive driving course. Because it's easy to drive. Most people can learn to drive, but most people most people on the roads can drive. Like, it's pretty easy to learn to drive a car, you know? But a lot of people aren't defensive drivers, and they're the people who are killing people on the roads because they're not being defensive drivers. So how are you going to take away a test that determines you getting your full license because you're safe on the road, showing you're safe on the road? How are you going to get rid of that? Offensive drive. Literally, they're offending me and everybody, and they're starting scraps in the debris of the crash. Somebody hate comments on one of my videos once and found it so funny, so someone let me know that my video was posted on Twitter in a violent thread, and that oh yeah, see, once it hits Twitter, that's when it gets a little. Pix and Kai, yeah, put it in Kai. It's a bot brownie, so she's pretty mad. I always wanted to be a politician as a kid, but I would hate that so much now. Yep. Politics is not for the weak. Because if you're on the shady side, you're just slime bags who don't even care for the people. And then if you're in politics for the people, you're never in, like, you're always being belittled and overthrown by the people who are like doing shady deals to get where they are. For the first time on Saturday, kind of, ooh, fun. Next year will be my 3rd year voting. What the frick? I was 1 week off voting in the last federal election. I was so upset. Damn. No, that would piss me off. And my country's cooked. I wish I was worried about the drivers on the road. Sorry, I don't want to laugh because that's actually terrible, but like, that's what we're getting pissed off in chat right now is what they're doing with our government. They're also taking away, they want to do a bill that's taking away like the thing where you, what's the word? Where like they have to make it mandatory for when they post like official documents and stuff like that. They have to make it in basic language for anybody to understand. Like, or they can't put it in like their politics language with fancy words. It has to be like dumbed down essentially. And I'm not saying dumbed down to be rude to people who don't, because I don't understand any language that the politicians are saying. They have all these big words. I'm like reading. I'm like, what the fuck? Just say it. Just say it like we're in poetry for Neanderthal. Hello? But they want to get rid of that. Like, I don't know. They're just viewpoints. And it's so stupid because they're wasting all this money on changing bills and stuff that when a new party gets elected next election, which it is going to, they're just going to have to pay money to resort it all the way back. And it's so stupid. Weird clocks. Cannot wait for next election. I know, right? Love politics because human rights hate politicians. For real. So scared for the election 2 minutes. If Darling gets in, I will lose my mind. Elon Musk whispered to Trump, "You're not the president." Shut. I saw that. That was funny. That made me laugh. Put liberal last. Run by billionaires. Yeah. Anyway, I like how we went. How did we get onto politics? We're talking about my TikTok video. Anyway, the point is, with the TikTok video, is I just don't understand why people are like. Also, it's the people that are like getting mad at me for using it. Like, they're not even getting mad that I've suggested it to them. They're getting mad that I'm using it. They're like, why would you use that? You're like crazy. Why would you even want to, like, some of them are joking. I can tell which is jokes and which is like, what are you talking about? But I don't know why they're getting mad at me for like choosing to do something I want. It's not even to do with them. Like, that's what I don't understand. It's not hurting anyone. It's got nothing to do with them. And then they're getting pissed that I'm decided I'm going to use this machine. Hello? It's none ya. It's none your fucking business. Also, the amount of people who told me you should get laser. Just use laser. Hello? I'm on a fucking government benefit. What do you mean get laser? With what money? Not everyone can afford laser. So I'm like, some of these people are so out of touch. Like, I've just said this is a cheap alternative, whatever. And women are like, why are you using that? Just get laser. I can't afford laser, bestie. I would get laser if I could. God damn. Because that's probably how Elon talks about him. True. And that's funny. Your stream is like a spin-off to Lord of the Rings. We're going on an adventure and we don't know where we'll end up. That's every stream, though. We were supposed to be playing We Happy Few, and we're like an hour 13 in. How do we get into politics? I'm so confused how we switch topics so effortlessly. Hey, when you're in my stream, we'll talk about everything and anything. But we'll be alright as long as we stick together. Exactly, hand in hand. Don't let go of your partner's hand, everybody. They'll get swept away by the current, the yapping. I watched a movie last night. Why did all the animals die? The horses died. Someone drowned the dog. What the fuck was this movie? I actually nearly stopped watching because they killed the dog. For no reason, too. For no freaking reason. I just have them for years. Like, chill. It's not politics. It's not crime. It's hair removal. I hate contrarian. Laser is expensive. It is. Also, laser costs money that you have to do forever. Exactly. Like, it's not a one and done. That's why it's so expensive. People have been telling me to get laser my whole life, and I'm like, it's like, what are you, rich? Loving this, just chatting. Is your teacup cold at this point? It nearly is, actually. I just love yapping. Which is funny because I wasn't in a yapping mood. I was telling my mum I don't want to stream tonight because I just was in that mood of like I don't want to talk. I want to put headphones on and I just want to like listen to music and like do nothing. But then once I start yapping, I'm like, oh fuck, I love a good yap. I love a good yap. No, I think, but that's why my mum was like, what we were talking about, my mum was like, are you going to play, like, when are you doing a community stream? You should do a community stream. And I said, I'm not in the mindset for a community stream. Because it's like, yapping with y'all is really easy because, like, obviously, you're always here. And, like, you're, like, my community and stuff like that. So it's, like, pretty easy. But community streams, when we're playing Jackbox and stuff, it attracts new people, so it's really good for getting new followers and getting new people to join the community. But I have to be on my top game when it comes to like socializing, because like with y'all, I know the vibes of like where I can sit in terms of banter, where I can talk in terms of how we're talking. Whereas like I have to actually be thinking when I speak in an actual community stream. So I was like to my mum, if I'm streaming tonight, it's not the night for a community stream. It's like, I love a community stream because it boosts my engagement. Like, my followers always skyrocket. And, like, it's really fun once you're in it. But I have to be in a specific mindset to talk to new people. Whereas, like, this is, like, going with the flow. In terms of yapping and stuff like that. Whereas, like, we're on a current and we're just following the current. Whereas, like, on a community stream, I have to steer the boat. I have to man the sails. Shows more present for our love. How you changed yours 3 times, though. Yeah. They were tripping me out, those singlets. Because Noah didn't build the ark. What's that got to do with anything? Wait, what? Because Noah didn't build the ark. Am I confused? Wait, which one of y'all want to be my hand-holding partner? What movie? It was Chaos Walking. The one with Tom Holland in it. What kind of movie is that? Terrible one. I'm holding tightly onto my Coke. Me and her against the world. The Yap is one of my favorites of stream. Always a good cat. I know, that's why I like to start stream with a Yap. And then we play the game, obviously. Or like whatever we're doing on stream. And then we end with a little bit of a Yap. It feels very like complete. Because like I started obviously a stream because I like to game. And I also like to Yap while gaming. But then like a chatting is like a good like debrief, a nice catch up. Things like that. You're the music we listen to, literally. Well, can I use this, my song request I've banked? Yes, you can. What is the song you're after? I've seen community streams. I get why you aren't feeling it, though. It must be so exhausting. Yeah, we'll do a community stream. Probably, I don't want to, like, get people's hopes up, but maybe next week we'll start a community stream again. It's just, at the moment, I'm so tired that it's, like, because I'm, like, unpacking, just moved. And I'm, like, trying to get my... I don't know. I'm trying to get back into streaming because obviously while I was moving and stuff like that, the last few weeks I haven't really been streaming because the Wi-Fi's been terrible and also just been moving. It's gotten me out of the flow of streaming. So like, even though I'm like, when I'm on camera, it's like I'm a natural at streaming. It's still like draining again. If that makes sense. So it's like if I'm going to do a community stream, I need to get back into the flow of streaming again. We're just part of the upholstery at this point. No one building the ark was referring to all that. Oh, right, yeah. End of the world, Miley Slay. I'll put that on. I'll cue it for next. Add to queue. Alright. It's on queue. Yeah, I reckon it would drain my social base so much if I had to host a community stream. That's why I like doing community streams when Enzo's here. Because it just, I don't know. Like, it's not just me. It's a burden to have someone moderate too. Yeah, I know. You can balance it. It was good when I would like, I wasn't feeling streaming. I wasn't really feeling like talking, but I said I would stream, and so I'd stream and Enzo would be here because then he'd be the one talking, and I would like obviously warm up and talk eventually, but like I didn't have to fill the silence the whole time. But that's why I also love doing like gaming for my streams and stuff like that because, well, like right now it's fine because I have all of you guys now that when it's talking, but like at the very start, I think I've already said this before. Oh my god, someone said on the TikTok, hey queen, hope you're having the best day. Thank you. I don't think they're here anymore, but thank you so much. I hope you're having the best day. Fuck, I read that and I've completely forgotten what I've said. What have I said? AI. Oh. You can balance it. Yeah, I know. When is Enzo coming back? He's coming back on Saturday. You said you like gaming. Okay. Yeah, that's why when I started streams, I didn't have a community. It was really, that's why I like gaming as well, is because right now, compared to other people, I'm pretty good at filling in silence when it comes to talking on a stream. But at least when you're gaming, you can at least pull things out of the game to talk about. So it's like, why is this person shooting me? And then you can just kind of like talk out loud about what you're doing in your game and why you're doing it. So that's why at the start it was always like there was never the yap sessions. It was just kind of like straight gaming, whereas now I do both because there's people to yap with, and then also obviously I started streaming because I like gaming. It's a nice balance. I like the balance. Although at the moment the balance is very like tilted to yapping today. Which is slay. I love when it happens like that. Because I go into stream with a little bit of a plan. Like, oh, I'm playing this game tonight. But as soon as stream starts, depending on like the vibe of what's happening in chat, I just go with the flow. And I never really know what's going to happen in stream until it happens. So... TikTok chat is so neglected. I know. I feel bad. I presume because you can sign out chat. I can. We'll fill the silence with commentary. Yeah. It's also like with people as well. Like, you know how people like watching videos on TikTok where they tell the story but underneath is the Subway Surfers game playing? It's kind of like that. Like, I find people who are new can kind of warm up to a game rather than yapping. Because they can at least point something out in the game. Or they can listen while also watching something happen on the screen. Wait, is Pay live on TikTok? Yes, I am. I am live on TikTok as well. I normally go live on TikTok every stream, unless it's a community stream. Because community streams are just for Twitch community. TikTok chat middle child syndrome. For I felt outlawed when I had to be there the other week. For real, if I wanted to talk to someone, we just hop in a game and talk about life. For real. Stream is like a box of chocolates. Never know what you're going to get. Oh my god, quote. Since Enzo's not here for quote, this is the quote of stream. That one time you also streamed on Insta, the real neglected that one time. Well, it's because my Wi-Fi was just being so shit that I couldn't do both. Also, I might actually start doing it again, to be honest. Because I have that VODs account now. I felt bad about streaming on my main account, doing like a gaming live, so that's why I haven't. But maybe if I like commit more to my Instagram gaming account, I can do a live on there. First time chat. Welcome, also, quoting Forrest Gump. No, what's Forrest Gump? That's Jesse. That's the quote from Fairy 2025. Jesse Gump. That's our quote of stream. By Jesse. What do you mean? Not bad quote, but Enzo is still king. Don't let him know that. Boost his ego. Jesse Gump is hilarious. I'm obsessed. Also still laughing at the MVP. I know, right? Enzo, because he was the last MVP, I think. He was like, you should have just left it as the last MVP. I said, yeah, but it's funny this way. It's funny that nobody got MVP, so it's automatically put a question mark. I didn't even put that question mark. It did it itself. Me DNFing every round was crazy. I will never get over it. Bruh. We only did... How many races did we do? We did 3. Did we 3 or 6? 3. You did DNF everyone. That's... You were like, oh my god, podium, we're all gonna get podium. And then you like... Of course, I'm so sorry. You see? Exactly. You should have got that. But welcome, by the way. I don't know if I said that because it's first time chat. But you should have. We don't know what Forrest Gump here. It's Jesse Gump or Ferried. 3 races with only 3 of us. No, there was 4. There was 4. Somebody came in the last one. 14 viewers. Slay. I haven't checked viewers in ages. Like last month when I was really committed to streaming before the Wi-Fi started going shit and I knew I was moving, I was like checking viewership all the time. Now I don't even check it. And like we've plateaued at 836, which was stressing me out before, but I'm like, it's just how it goes in terms of followers. You plateau and then eventually it'll jump. I mean, we didn't, it wasn't like a gradual follower anyway from that 700. It went like boom. So it's just evening itself out. And if I can cocked it every time, Mandela effect. I hate crime, I fear. What do you think? Women can't make a good quote without ripping off somebody. Nobody is. They're giving you a chance to prep. Exactly. They're waiting for me to set up the vibes in the back before we do the 24-hour stream. 24 hour 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 stream. 24 It's funny though, because I have new followers, right, that I can see when they followed, but every time I rejoin to do another stream, the followers have gone down, and I'm like, who is leaving? How to check the days I followed again? Isn't it followage? Oh, it's followage. Not applicable. Is it followage? Because why is it not showing it for you? 2025 woman quotes man. Exactly. Oh, I guess. Oh. Oh no, Tonya. A cooldown, I fear. Yeah, there must have been a cooldown. I don't think there's a cooldown though. I didn't set one. Oh. Girl, try again. Try again. Okay, there we go. It's just the cooldown. It's fine. Ooh, Olivia nearly got in front of you, Tonya. That was so targeted. 8 months, 19 days. God damn. Oh, oops, my bad. There's a... Not trying to. No, that was funny. But anyway. What else is there to say? Hang on, let me see.
Looking for a free throw.
Just checking something, y'all. What the fuck? Oh my god, I just opened Discord, Tonya. When I said just take sanity meds, I'm just realizing this is probably a Faz reference and not pain reading you to help. I was talking about Faz. I was so gagged when I read that. No, I was talking about Faz. Literally cried. Oh my god. What's the time? 9:30. You know what? Fuck it. Actually, no. Yeah, we're not gonna play We Happy Few. I've decided we're not going to. Because we've been so long, it's not going to be a long stream, so I'm going to be playing We Happy Few for, what, a half an hour? She shut that the fuck down. So guys, on a crazy mission on Minecraft to make a full beacon, so invite me. God damn. What are we doing then? We're going to play some marbles, I think. We'll just end the stream with like a big Grand Prix of marble races. So then we can just still keep yapping. I think that's the go-to. Gonna join when I feel like I have the mentality to make it home. Marbles. Yeah, marbs. The gods have blessed us. Alright, I'm gonna open it. You know what I don't appreciate though recently? When every time I open marbles, it will like crash. Like it will freeze on the opening page. And then I have to like forcibly quit marbles. And then reopen it and then it will work. What the fuck? Why did he just pop in now? Did you make funky brownies or just normal ones? We were talking about brownies ages ago. What is happening? Thank you for liking the live. What are you thinking? Quote of the day, please. Yeah, marbles is not working. Give me a sec. I don't know why it does that. It's pissing me off. PMO. That's what I'm talking about. He's back because he heard marbles. I know, right? Fucking knew he'd come back for it. He fiends. It's nighttime in game and nighttime is ass. What are we to you? What are we to you? A backup? Jack in the Box? It's greater than my... What the frick is Jack in the Box? Oh, stop that. Alright, we're gonna do 12 races. 12. Crazy. Where the frick is Temple of Steve? Steve. I am Steve. Flint and Steel. La 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 lava. Chicken. Steve's lava chicken. Yes, tasty. See, this is what I mean about like being able to see that it's dark outside has made my sleeping way better, because right now I'm so tired and I think it's really late, but it's only 9:30. Alright, y'all know the drill. Exclamation point play and chat to join the race if you are on the Twitch. If you're watching on TikTok and you want to play, here's the link. Music and marbles. And marbles. Gotta change that. La 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 lava. Chicken. Steve lava chicken. Yes, tasty. Nah, marbles is greater than Jack in the Box every day. I'm in enemy territory. Jackbox, we were talking about how she didn't want to do that tonight. It's my sister's birthday, so I'm buying right now just for that. God damn. Fuck Steve, we don't need him. Alright, I'm gonna give it a little bit. I'm a little bit hungry, y'all. I'm a little hungry. Let me see what I've got today. Peyton, I have a bone to pick. With me? And I think right now in front of chat is the perfect time to hash that. Oh my god, what is it? What the frick is the bone to pick? I will sacrifice myself so I can get... MVP. Oh. Dedicate my races to Enzo. What the frick? That's crazy. Why would you do that? And she leaves. She can't handle the smoke. Why am I the only Twitch mod who isn't a Discord mod? Also, do you hate me? Is OG a Discord mod? I thought Ollie was only a Discord mod. Oh, he is. I have no memory of making OG a Discord mod. I only remember making Ollie a Discord mod because the bro kept asking. Is desperate. Where are you? He's very good friends, sometimes closer than friends. How's Japan? The last you come down. Fucking course Ollie was out. He was, right? Flying up on the next plane. I'm currently eating my last... Oh, the camera's here. Fuck, I forgot. My last, Why is my camera working so well recently in this place? Like, the focus on this is crazy. Normally doesn't focus on my shit. The Marvelous Creations. Did I try the protein bar? No. I'm trying the protein bar after we do a workout. I'm telling you, it's crisp. I just fear it invalidates me as a mod. The only female mod who also is the only mod who doesn't have authority in Discord is Importes. Queen, you are a mod in Discord. I just did it. I did it like 3 minutes ago. She said you're still gonna prove yourself. Pain hates females, to be fair. Yeah, it's not females. I hate everyone. That's it. We established she's misogynistic via the epilator. That tea is ice cold now. Yeah, well, it took me a while to word my message without crying. I don't like the word females. Women we can say women. No, we can't, because I hate women. Nobody clipped that. But, shit. When I'm big and successful, someone's gonna find that and take it out of context. Already did. We're gonna take that out of context. I don't know how to clip. They're gonna cancel me. We can cancel her. Hey, if you try and cancel me, I'm gonna take away your Discord mod privileges. Oh. When I say we, I mean the masses are with you. Got my eye on you. Jesus. You're with me? Well, we are. We're together in the void now. Just you and me, Jesse. Okay, I believe in your faith in me. Also, I had one clip on my Twitch profile streaming. I don't know how when I did it. I saw that. Just like randomly did it. You represent Snow and I am Plutarch, Kevin Speed, reading your Hunger Games book right now. Don't judge the reference. I haven't read it yet. Don't you spoil this for me, literally. Because nowhere in New Zealand has it. Wait, what do you mean no one has it? Looking in store for weeks. You're probably gonna have to get it shipped in then. World record incoming. I don't think so. Maybe. It's so good. I hate buying online. No, go into store and ask them. Go into store and ask if they're gonna restock and if you can like get one. Like, not, what is it? This saved? What's the word for it? Like put aside. Oh yeah, they never stocked. They asked. Wait, what do you mean they're not gonna be stocked? Like the fuck, it's one of the biggest brand. Literally, what do you mean they're not gonna that's kind of dumb on their behalf. Not gonna lie, I pirated it. Real. I just want to get the library book of it. I think. Hey, Colin's just so much money. Sorry, until I'll do better than the next 11 races. Should we do a coin flip? I haven't done one in a while. Because I found the coin. I had to own it to finish the collection, to be honest. Valid. Building a library, so I need to purchase. Valid as well. I am not building a library, but however, I'm building a board game library. It's my kind of library. In memory of Enzo. What do you mean? The bro came second. Tonya, what are you up to? Tales for Quince in Memoriam. Tikito. GG Sim. If I didn't own the other ones, I would have borrowed it from I own the Songbirds one. I don't know where. I don't know why I have it, to be honest. I think my mum gave it to me. Or I might have stole it from my hauls. I don't know. I don't know where it came from, but I do own it. And it's in here. Alright, exclamation point play in chat. I'm gonna go grab that coin. Sid coin. Guys, I think I should be in the Hunger Games movie. I think I play a good Wyatt. What do we think? I don't know who Wyatt is, so I can't say, but if that's what you're after, I'll support you, Queen. Making on your sacrifice. So my Hunger Games book for my school library on accident 2012, and I stand by it. On accident. Alright, here we go. Heads or tails, heads or tails. Hang on. Guys, I'm a little rusty with I haven't coin flipped in a while. Oh, Jesus. You're getting close to spoilers here, Queen. Thanks, Pay. You always have my back. For real. Okay, there we go. Heads or tails, heads or tails? It is tails. Bro, why is the camera quality fucking good? That shit never picks up my thing. You know what's the difference is? I've put the ring light. I put the camera on the ring light. Normally the camera was here and my ring light was behind, but it's like in it with it right now. So maybe that's why it's good. Alright. Who voted tails? Just Tonya. Oh my god. Who voted heads then? Olivia. Oh. You Quins. Shout out to you on YouTube. Alright, here we go. What the frick is this map? This shit's blinding. Oh, we just go down. Alright. Oh my god, Eagle! Hello! Oh. Where am I? Oh my, there's no way. How have I gone out of the what the fuck? That's bullshit. Oh, and Tonya's gone. Oh my god, my mum is flying. Where did I go? How did he get stuck? Except when it does. Hi, Wolf. Exactly. You know what's up. Forgot to bet. No, it's fine. We'll do another one in a few games. It looks like Lisa Frank's behind the cover. Huh? What does? Where's my headband? Am I blind? Where'd my headband go? Oh, it's here. Hiya! Equals top 2 marbles player. Yeah, damn. Just top 1,000. Yeah. I'm actually 7th. The crazy Kiwi clips is they slay at marbles. They're for real. It's chill. I said I'll sacrifice myself. You're trying to get MVP. True. Tanya got body too. Nah, this is a coin flip related issue here. It's talking about let it slide. The map, you're more mature person than me. I burn it down. Thank you for the look. Pro marbles player versus amateurs. Oh, no. Oh my god, Olivia, you were right at the finish line. That sucks. What the frick? Jesse? Where did you come from? Is Jesse gonna win? Oh my god, no. Oh my god, who's gonna win? Oh. Oh, Jesse won. And then Sin. And then Vibaki. Okay. And then it's just Eagle. And then I'm gonna have to burn. Because what is happening? There we go. Slay Jesse with the dub. I'm playing the long game. What in the Doctor Strange is this map? No. Olivia's iPhone got robbed. I'm calling the cops. You should. It's terrible. Wild Monster Adventure. We haven't seen a shark yet though, so that's a good sign. Okay. Whew, I was scared to turn around. It's like a jump scare every time we turn around. See, the map's got a shark. Alright, y'all. Exclamation point play in chat to join. Dino. It's like the song Dino Disco. Actually, I want to listen to that song. Hang on. Ugh. Oh my god, first time chat, welcome! Unrelated guest. I feel like this is just an appropriate song to be playing for this map. I've got it on for Q. Just typing the same thing about shakers that scare me. Oh, shakers, sharks. Regress, a gross injustice. Painting go to lock it now. Get the music right so marble can. Exactly, y'all know what's up. It says Dino, so we're gonna play the Dino Disco. Let me turn it up a little bit. Plays trombone. Alright, here we go. Dodge loves skating and graphic design, but accounting takes up all of his time. Patient-o and sensational. Somewhere I got it today. Ooh, goddamn. Dang, no nuggets is my name on multiple platforms, so I dig it. Slay. Damn, I forgot you sing two words. Welcome back, Jesse. If you're feeling stuck. It's my 4th season, goddamn. Limbo. Come on down and dance. The Dino Disco. No, why did I go that side? On the dance floor. Da, 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 da. Someone should be dressed up as a chicken. That would make sense since chickens came from dinosaurs. Ooh. This is kind of scaring me. What the fuck? That just looks like a scary duck. La. The song is such a banger though. Bye. It is. 'Tis. You like. If you're feeling stuck, escape the limbo. Platypus. Oh, it might be platypus. Platypuses are aliens. Confirmed. I don't even know what that means, I'm gonna be honest. It's a different level, I guess. I'm avoiding Ableton Live right now, so this is a welcome distraction. Oh, why are you avoiding Ableton? But valid. Cheese crackers are so yummy. Oh, is that what you got to eat? I was like, where did that come from? Platypi. There's no way. Oh, there's no way. Oh my god, I couldn't even see it from up top there. What the fuck? No. No. That's terrible. What the fuck? Why did they added a shark? It's the way I turned around and didn't see it, but this was the only map that I remembered there was just gonna be a shark. Shark is real either. Mince and platypi. That's what they get for saying anti-shark revolution. They had to let their troops. Platypus make the most sense of space than a goddamn shark. Oh, Tonya, you died! Oh, is that why you said that's what you get? I came third. Well, I might not yet. I'm not yet. Oh, unrelated guess. No. Guys, I finished as soon as the song finished. What a quinky dink. Okay, I gotta take this headband off. It's giving me headache. Fucking course they killed Tonya. Sin! Sin world record! Oh no, you're gonna get heaps of points from that. MVP's looking really good right now for you. 230 players. I got 20k. So disrespectful. I died. I was a whistleblower on the Tonya injustice. It's been real tough for the world record time. Alright, y'all. A special point play in chat. Oh, this one's just a quick one. Oh my god, Molly, hello. Been ghosting. What's the song, if you don't mind me asking? This one right now or the one before? I assume you mean this one. This one is called Naka by Akmu and IU. I'll type it though. It's Korean. I like to think that play to Tonya the Beyonce instead. She's Beyonce. IU's so good. I know, right? Show how we love. Oh my god, Sin's in the lead? That's crazy. You went from dub to dub, maybe. Oh, oh, wolf shirt with the overtake. How do only a few of them leveled up? What does leveling up do? Does it just give you more points if you survive? What do I do about gnarly? Because what the hell? Everything's gnarly. I hope Sin gets Steve room time back. He's on a roll. My first label was Korean, but I got shifted to a UMG label, so I can annyeonghaseyo like a motherfucker. Like, oh, Jesse, no. Yeah, gnarly. I'm not sure about gnarly. I'll put it on next, actually. The song, the visuals, the girl group, the beat, I actually really like. It's just the lyrics. What is the song? Molly, no. Olivia with the overtake. Wait, when did Wolf die? Gang, 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 gang. Gnarly. I like the na na na. Everything's gnarly. I actually like na 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 gnarly na 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 gnarly. I actually like that part. Like a time talkies. Shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Slay Olivia. Wait, everyone else died? What the fuck? Olivia. Olivia's 8,000 now. Oh my god, Molly's 400. And Eagle's 600. Oh my god, that's my birthday. 6/29. Like this part, what the hell? It's like they had little bits and bobs and they just threw them together and didn't make it coherent. And they didn't expand on those ideas. Someone commented on the YouTube video, they're like, I love the demo of this. I can't wait for the final drop. Because it does sound like a demo. Gnarly. Alright, exclamation point play in chat. Hardy about the talkies. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Did you guys see the flies fucking in the music video too? On the sandwich? Alright, we're gonna do another heads or tails. I'm the shit. Shit. I'm the shit. Everything's gnarly. I'm girlies cooking. I'm gang. The gang, I know. Can I sleep? And I guarantee I'll die. Every time I get a good run, I'm gonna die. Oh. Visuals were everything. They were. Exactly. It just doesn't seem that cohesive to me, but I love Cat's Eye Soy Boostering. It's growing on me. I think because if I just zone out and don't listen to the lyrics that aren't the na 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 part, everything else to me is fine. Like, I actually really like the beat apart from the verses. I think the verses were too stripped back and they needed to have a bit more production in them, but everything else I like. It's just the lyrics. What the fuck is those lyrics? Tesla, gnarly, boba tea, gnarly, fried chicken, gnarly, party in the Hollywood Hills. What the fuck does that mean? What do you mean? And also there was like heaps of swearing in it, which is fine, but I feel like some of the areas where they had swearing didn't need to have swearing, but they were putting in swearing to make a point about like they can swear in their like song. Does that make sense? Because normally like Korean groups you're not allowed to swear and there's no swearing in songs, so maybe they're making a point, but I was like, why have they put it every second word? The what? What do you mean the what? The flies? Since PD stopped running the show totally, it's been a shit show. My favorite is Danielle saying gnarly. Yeah, true. Manon looks so good. Oh, she does. And also, I was watching their old videos back, or like her videos in Dream Academy, and her like stage presence is so much better, if that makes sense. like in the music video, she has so much expression in her face and eyes, whereas like she used to look really dead inside with her eyes in all the like Dream Academy videos they were doing, because she looked like she was overthinking trying to remember the dance, whereas at least in this music video and the other ones, like you can slowly see her getting more into that stardom, because she had the looks, she was their visual. That's why they wanted her, because she was visually, it was her visuals, and she just had that aura visually of star. So it's cool to see that she's actually more, like she was putting more feeling into the movements than other parts. This is a new band I haven't heard of. This is Cat's Eye. This is their third song they've dropped. Third? No. This is their third, well, the other ones before the three I'm counting were ones that they did in Dream Academy, and everybody was singing them on the last one, but then they released them as the final group. It's giving child learning to cast for, it was my first label was Beach. Got brought in by 2 friends after a demo, but I was there for a bit and got shifted to a US label when I asked to get my master. Oh, what the fuck? See, my mom was delivering, like it wasn't the girls, it was their team that flipped. It was. Please flip heads. Oh my god, I'm gonna flip the coin once I finish reading chat. The dancing, charisma, and everything was on point. It was just those lyrics. What the fuck? And there was like 5 people on lyrics. Like songwriting. How can you have 5 people and fuck up that badly? I love that stuff, but they micromanage everyone outside BTS and Leehyun. It was mostly, damn, that's annoying. TXT is so talented, but they're kind of expected to be the same as time. BTS and they just, yeah. Watch me slipping. I too went straight to looking at the song credits. I was like, who the fuck was on this shit? Why'd they do my girls wrong like that? Everybody's been waiting. Everybody has been waiting for them to drop new songs, and then they just drop some stupid lyrics like that. Oh, hello. Hi, Red Rum. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Guess I gotta listen to some music. What songs do I start with? I think start with Gnarly, their new song, and then listen to Touch and what's their other one? What the frick? Touch, 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 much, much. And Debut. This is not a debut. Yeah. Listen to Touch and the debut one last, because I think they're best. I'm doing better than normal. Got a new phone and smartwatch today. My first proper smartwatch. Slay! Iconic. Worst part is there's a few use base who write one dumbass hook that appeals to this. They've been really helpful. Alright, here we go. You should watch the documentary first. I agree. The one on Netflix. Alright, what is it? Heads or tails, heads or tails? Oh my god, it's tails again. Bro, why is it throwing tails when Quince isn't here? It's terrible. Anymore. So I'll sit down. I'm single now. Let's get wild. Let's get down. Single now. Riding all night long. Like it all night long. Riding all night long. Alright, here we go. Oh man. How they formed in their training. Do you know what's so stupid to me though? I could have been on that show. So I actually auditioned for, back in like when they were looking for the people with Hybe, they had an audition posted just before for Dream Academy. So I auditioned for one of their shows. Obviously I didn't get it. I didn't think I was going to get it, but I auditioned, why not? But after that, I didn't check that little page they've got explaining it. And so the literal next thing they were promoting to audition for was Dream Academy. And every time I watch Cat's Eye, it just makes me feel stressed, low-key. Because not that I'm saying I'm so, like, good that I could have gotten whatever. But, like, if that was the one I had auditioned for, there's a chance that I could have been there doing that. That makes sense. I feel like I would have been so well in terms of like, because like I can sing and like I can dance, but I would have gotten so much better at dancing. I think it really like stresses me out that I'm like, I was that close to like maybe being on that show. And like maybe if I did so well, I could have been in that group. Okay, that's such a big thing of me to say, because like you'd have to get through all the audition process, and then you'd have to get through the training process, and then you'd have to get through the like live competition. But then I'm like thinking, imagine if things were different and I did do all that, and then I would have been like, I don't know, because they're all the different races and stuff, and then I could have just like represented like Māori culture and stuff. God damn, you get yeeted back. Oh no, Vi McGee. Oh my god, Molly. Oh my god, no, me. Oh. But yeah, it was literally the one after. And so if my mum was the one that found it, so if she'd just wait a little bit and that was the one she saw, I would have auditioned for that. And I think I would have more got it, because the other one we auditioned for, they were looking for more for Koreans, whereas obviously Dream Academy was worldwide, so it wasn't that. And I think I could have done well. Like, singing wise was my strength. I can do most things singing wise, and I can dance, and I have like stage presence. I think my thing that would let me down, okay, I'm not saying I'm ugly, but like I think my one downfall would have been my visuals. I don't know, because everyone has jawlines, and like this lighting's really giving me a jawline, but like I also have bad acne. And also, I want to know how these idols combat sweat. I am like one of the sweatiest people around. And like I'm sitting here sweating right now. Like my forehead's starting to get sweat. Like dancing and singing at the same time. How do they not like show visible sweat? I always think about this. Oh my god, you're gonna get it. No way. Okay, I gotta read chat. I'm gonna leave y'all here. Because I wouldn't have listened to them because I'm not into K-pop without it. Documentary, yes. How they form. Like BTS, PTD shows in the US on live streams today. Give me deal, but the English songs are one of the... Wait, rigged coins. Like, you see the watch list. Slay. If I hear permission to dancing, I'll legit... Crazy lore drop. For real, like, what? With Slade, I think, with no idea what it is, just, I'd believe in you. Always audition for high and big hit stuff, no matter what. If you have talent, they step up talent pay and hold them, even if they're not sure how to use them these days. I think my problem now is, like, I always see auditions posted, but I'm way too old for it now. But, like, back when they were looking for this, I was, like, the prime age of what they were looking for. Like, I would have been I probably would have been one of the oldest in the training academy if I'd got... I'm acting like I would have got in. This is just a hypothetical, guys. If I had gotten in, I would have been on the oldest side. I think, like, Manon is just Manon's just older than me, I think. Or I'm just older than Manon. I don't know, but just like it like stressed me out watching that, because it made me feel, it put me in a little bit of a crisis, because I was like, I could have gone through that whole process, but we just looked at the wrong one at the wrong time, which then, like, I have to remember that's just the universe and that's fate. Like, that's not my journey and that wasn't my path, but imagine if it was. But like, even now, like, I'm not looking to do that, but in high school, that is exactly the dream I was like looking for and wanting to do. Like, the whole like dancing, the like visuals, the singing. Like, I would have crushed the singing, and I also grew up doing theater, so I'm used to dancing while singing and like powerhouse singing. 2 crazy lore drops tonight, being on TV multiple times and now this. Being more telling some people that got through the first round because I was training them from scratch. Like, no tea. Yeah, I feel like maybe that would have been my downfall, though, is that I was very... They're looking for people with talent, but they're looking for people who are moldable and impressionable. Whereas, like, I think at that age... Definitely now, I'm was way more like moldable back then. Because I actually wasn't, I don't think I was good at singing, but I don't think I was that good at singing back at this point in high school. It was through university where I really locked into like my vocals more so. But I still had like, I was quite like talented vocally still, you know, but like my thing was powerhouse singing and singing low, whereas like now I can do that as well as my falsetto and my mixed register, and control. But I think the problem would have been I had more, I think, I'm not trying to like hype myself up, but like I think I was more, even though I work really well in teams, like I'm really good at teamwork and like collabing like that, I think I'm more of like a solo artist, if that makes sense. Like I'd see some of the stuff they were doing, I'm like, that's so, like, I don't know why they're struggling, which sounds terrible of me, but I'm like, you guys got picked to be like in a training academy, you should have, and you've been in there for like over a year, like you've been in there for like over 6 months, like how are you not getting it still? Like not in terms of skill, but like just the concept, like some of them didn't understand what they were supposed to be doing. I'm like, how do you still like, that's not the best option, but they'll be also be cool to you mostly. Wait, what? Bro, she's crazy. Like the law drop of her being in a feature film next month. Oh, I can't wait to see myself on cinema in the screen next week. Next month is tomorrow. What the fuck? Man, it's a bad day to be a marble. They told me I wasn't currently a visual, but for what I was doing that they wanted, but still yeah. See? Terrible, I'm so sorry. I think you're so pretty. Stop, you're hot. I think so, the visuals are good. No, I think I'm attractive. I think I'm pretty. I'm not saying I'm ugly. That's not what I'm saying in terms of visuals. First time chat, welcome. But I think sometimes you're looking for specific visuals. Like when I see girl groups, especially if it's like a Korean or under that kind, they've all got specific features that are the same. Like I'm saying, like the defined jawlines. I do not have like hair, it looks like I do. But if you caught me, like these people will sit there and they've got like a little bit, like my jawline disappears in daylight. I also have like really, I mean, they could probably fix that. But like I watch, like watching the thing, just these people and how they were, I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't think okay, I think I'm pretty and stuff like that, but I don't think I would fit in visually, if that makes sense. That's kind of where I was going. I'll be sweating though watching London marathons of lectures. I know, right? They do, but they don't show the stylist news touching them up ASAP. Knew that was coming. No, but like at the end of a performance, like they can't have somebody coming to touch up the sweat while on a live stage. Like if you saw them in person. I have no doubt that one day I'll be telling my kids about playing ghost hunting games with the peytonmorete. I think I'm so cool for it. All the skin products clog up your sweat pores and you have to sweat through your tongue like dogs instead. This would limit your creativity if you're in that group of boys. I know, that's why I'm like, I don't understand the hate for Adela, to be honest. I love Adela. I won. Slay. Okay, guys, I'm going to re-chat and then I'll start the race. I meant to be Miss Lady. I was 32 when I got my deal. I did have 2 friends who legit got me a deal and had that's nepotism life, but still. Just a horrible flashback to something I'll never admit. Oh. They're really bad at managing non-Korean talent. How so? I say YouTube, Twitch, 2020, that's all I'm willing to say. Oh. You see that with Cat's Eye, they have so much potential as the next biggest club. True. But not with that freaking song they've given them. Doesn't mean that. They want 1 to 2 cornerstones to the group and people to fill the middle role as Petey. Seeing talent in the gems someone could be, but now that the soul's gone, it's rough. Yeah, the same as the people who were around the 22, they held my arm for. Damn. Either remarkable in the West, but I'm also tall and a bit rough, but more Hollywood than so. You could say you're attractive in your city, but Korean standards are different. Yeah, but that's what I'm like. Because I spent 2 years dedicated to building stamina. Yeah. True, that's why I'm like, it's just so many things. Like, watching it made me feel very inspired that I wanted to do dancing, like go to dance classes, but I don't want to go by myself. Like, I love the whole, like, as a solo artist, when eventually, like, well, my goal plan is to be obviously an actress and then get success from that, so people want to watch performances of my music. And then when I go on tour for my music, do like fully dance sets, like kind of like a little bit of a Britney moment. I was on site for multiple BTS shows. I swear I'm a person until their VCRs. Wait. But I think they shit on that other chick who was from. Oh, Adela Machine, yeah. The other girl, I don't really like her voice, to be honest. And it's just like a preference. She's not. The other girl, I don't really like her voice, and that's just a preference of mine. I think people really hated Adele. What pissed me off was people hated Adele because, I don't know, people were calling out Manon for not working hard. Like, she just wouldn't go to trainings. And I think the whole situation, I'm going to start the game, by the way. I think the whole situation got blown out of proportion. And TV obviously made it, like, out to be different than what other people, like, how it actually went down. Because everyone went for Adele for being mad that somebody who didn't work hard, like, wasn't working as hard as other people, wasn't automatically going to get into this group. And even the dance tutor said they didn't want Manon in the group because they just can't see the, like, dedication. I think Manon, once the group talked to Manon about that, she did change her way and actually committed to it. So I don't think it's, like, in the end unjust that she got in. But I think it's kind of annoying that people were getting mad at Adele, just even though everyone else was getting mad at Manon for not doing that. But they just used her as, like, the face of, like, whatever. But I would be pissed too. If I was working hard, if I was ticking the boxes, if I was whatever, a certain, like, leader and all of these things, and then somebody who just wouldn't show up, wouldn't really commit time, didn't seem like they were as interested, wasn't spending after hours training, stuff like that, just to get into the group, that would piss me off too. Seeing the ways it's different, I can dance, sing, and have closer look to my current Olympics. They have different ideas. Yeah. Third date, kind of nervous. I don't like her voice really either. I think she's guilty of over singing, like, not everything. Yeah. But God, they were so mean to. They were. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why people leave hate comments. If you don't like something, just scroll. Like, her songs would come up. It was the bubblegum pop one, right? Bubblegum. I'm not gonna lie. The song was actually catchy in certain parts. It just felt disconnected from certain things. But I also think the same about Sabrina Carpenter's songs. So it's like, but I don't go online and publicly. Okay, maybe I'll rant on my little close friend story. Oh no, Olivia. Oh no, me. But I won't publicly go and say on these things too. Oh, that's terrible. Blah, blah, blah. There's no point. Just scroll. At least she was trying, you know? I appreciate her effort in trying, because I do that. I have a dream. Well, I had like this music dream, and I would make my own music videos. Yay, Molly! I would make my own music videos, and I didn't have a budget at all, and I would do my own things. Because if you really want something, you're gonna do it no matter what. Even if it's not amazing quality, you have to start somewhere. And so I really appreciate that, like, she did that herself. Even though obviously it looked like a homemade music video. Right. At least she's out there, you know. What else has this playing stuck to side? Maybe before my time. Like, God, by the time I step down. So well, I'm gonna die. So. Manon didn't realize how for real it was. But once she did, she did, yeah. That's the thing about fan votes with stuff like that. That's what I appreciate about Manon, was that as soon as people told her and she realized how real it was, she then actually stopped messing around and not showing up, and she actually started being there. But I don't think fans should have been going crazy then at everyone else, and Adela and even Sophia, for getting mad that somebody wasn't working hard. I think if anybody had somebody in their life not working hard but then getting promotions in their job or whatever, you'd be pissed too. But at least when she was told about it and they had that talk, she changed her ways. Oh my god, first time chats, welcome. She changed her ways and actually like locked in. Still even after like I said, the song it wasn't for me at all, but she's one of the only people who came from a low income background. She did not have the funds that Adela had to get where she is. Yeah. I mean, based on like, that's what people don't remember. It's like her song felt disconnected. And like her voice isn't my preference, so that's kind of just, that's my personal preference. But I love that she's committed to following her dreams, and she put out that music video and she put out her song, despite what she has in terms of income and like connections and things like that. And so when people shat on her for those reasons too, I'm like, what? I'm like, you can not like a song and you can not like someone's voice. Like, why are you like roast? Like, where is the respect for people following their dreams? Hey yo, Sabrina's solid. I'm not biased in my second half. You won't. Half of you won't at all validate this. I don't like Sabrina Carpenter, but that's my preference. I did not like the song Please Please Please. It felt so disconnected to me in terms of transitions from like a verse to a chorus. So when I heard it, I did not like it. But I like Espresso, and I like the one where she was like talking about, what is the one? What's the one where she's talking about like, let me see. What's the song called? Taste. In Good Graces I liked. I just did not like Peace Peace. Please, Peace Peace Peace. Please, please, please. She's trying to hustle to support family, for real. Alright, let me start. If you aren't making your own music and videos, you aren't built for this industry. I play music from 15 to 32 before anyone really cared. For real. Like, I've never had... Like, my money, when it came to music, was always spent... was either on, like, instruments or equipment to make songs. But, like, music videos, I never... I know it's like I should... What the fuck? What the fuck? I know I should, like, help support people in the industry who are, like, making music videos. Like, film and stuff like that. But I'd rather keep that money and use it to promote. When I can make, I don't know, to me, I just can make a music video myself. However, Serafina, Well, it depends what song on mine. Serafina, if I'm ever making a music video for Serafina, it's been done professionally by somebody because I have a vision and I know for a fact I can't make that vision happen by myself. Whereas there's some music videos that I've made that I just knew I could do it myself, the vibe I wanted, so I was going to do it myself. Because I didn't have the money to hire somebody. And the little money I did have, I was going to use to promote it, so... Fans are known to be direction of the time from a stand account. Green fans and media are rough. The legal rights and just to protect you. The God forbid a girl puts herself out there. I saw her live as an opener and her singles aren't as good. Rape of her talent. Wait, who? Like her live vocals cannot be compared. Oh, Sabrina. Wait, are we talking about Sabrina? Yeah, that's the problem I find too, is like, and that's why I don't think I could have made it. Well, I'm still going to be in the industry, but I want to have success in the music industry as being already known as an actress. Of course, I'm the only one that died. I think I've DNF'd most of these games. But I think... the problem with pop music is you have to fit a certain genre, like the genre of pop. You have to fit certain like range, style, and vibe. And a lot of these artists are really talented otherwise, and it's normally they would be so much better in a different genre that actually showcases their talent. But those genres don't sell. And if you want to make it in the music industry, you have to conform. In most cases, there are other people who don't, but in most cases you have to conform to a certain sound to get that success, and then you can branch out. It's kind of like what Drax Project, the band here in New Zealand, did. They're a jazz band. They actually, one of them went to my high school, and so they did pop music, and then obviously they started bringing back elements of the genre they originally did. So they have the sax. They have a little bit more jazzy numbers. But to sell, you need to conform, and I personally hate it, and that's why I think if I really was committed, I could have found probably a little bit more success in my music, but because I don't care, and I'm not I hate conforming to society standards to get somewhere, I will just put out music that I like to make, rather than what I think is going to sell well, and it doesn't sell well, and I don't get much traction. But to be honest, then I feel I can sleep at night because I don't feel like I've changed myself to fit that. And that's what like a lot of artists have. All right, we're going to do another coin flip, everybody. Get your predictions in. Once that countdown's done, we'll do some more. I'll play the rest. Bid Kim's Farm. Seeing the opposite, I was like, I like Please Please Please, but Presto wasn't a joint, but again, I'm biased. True. I mean, see, that's why I'm like, it's all like people's preference. Peas. Barry did that girl all wrong. I didn't understand, not gonna lie. I didn't understand the hype on him, to be honest. I didn't understand the hype at all. Gave me bad vibes. I always wanted to be in a music video, I can't lie, because I really wanted to be an actress. You can still be. I emailed me, call and screaming from 59 to indie stuff until 21, then play live until now, just record and produce. I think I'm very good at acting though, lol. Up the Ethernet. Up for real. It's popping off. But a music video, a film directed by me on my iPod. iPop. I love iPop. iPop touch. Now I make pop music. Hey, if that's what makes you happy or anything, then in whatever aspect, then that's, you do you. Bring back fan made music videos. God forbid a girl puts her ass out. There's the same bubblegum girl. The rest is about Sabrina. Okay. Let's give you a line to solid directors. I mean, I did kind of have a solid idea. Well, I mean, the whole song's kind of at a party. I don't really know. See, when I made the song last year, that's when I came up with the music video, and then I just haven't really thought about it once I released it. I have it written down somewhere. Suppose my Katy Perry YouTube video covers on YouTube for the world to see. I used to love Video Star to make music videos. Sabrina used to go full country. Her one country song is so good. No, you just have to be really, really good at it so that your marketable stuff is palatable. When we meet up here, gonna make music videos for real and you so saying it. I know for a fact Sabrina hates both espresso and please, 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 but that's what TikTok likes. And you don't have to and can still get promo. Do I have demo or reps? Wait, what do you mean? Do I have a demo or reps? That's why I love independent artists, bro. You can feel the integrity in the songs, no shame in playing the game. If it makes you happy, that's what I'm saying though. If it makes you happy to like do something else to get that success and then you can start putting in things, then do that. But personally, I can't do it for some reason. Like, I just genuinely... But then again, I like to make music that just is whatever goes with the flow. And I've always just found writing music and making music to be... I want to make something that people can connect to and I connect to. I'm never going to write songs just for me, and I'm never going to write songs just for an audience. Like, it's got to be both. Thoughts on Tate McRae? I think songwriting's weak, but the production of the songs is fun. I think the productions on her songs are fun. Like, I normally, with her songs, don't listen to her lyrics at all. I normally put Tate on for, like, good vibes, you know? When I'm, like, getting ready to go out. Because I'm not listening to mute lyrics. Alright, I'm gonna flip the coin. Where's the coin? Guys, I'm so behind in chat. Okay, here we go. What is it? Heads or tails? Heads or tails? It's tails again. Holy shit. Oh my god. So many put bet on heads. Tanya and Vi McGee got all the points. But Pop Super is just generally making fun music I'd like to perform. Yeah, exactly. Music isn't for me. But she's hard. Yeah. Oh, Sarah in the bathroom. Sarah in the bathroom song. I heard the song before, it's good, but I might imagine my whole debut video coming out in June, so I get heavy vision. Is all I ever asked by Rachel. Ooh. What was her brother's days? Charts, it used to be, but it's a beast of its own now. Yeah. Pop music is just popular music. That's the problem. So pop music is ever changing in terms of the sound, whereas like jazz doesn't change. Rock doesn't change. Heavy metal doesn't change. Obviously then there's the sub music genres, like you get jazz, but then you've added something like there's electronic jazz, like you add in the sub elements to a genre, but it doesn't change in terms of what it is. But pop music is always changing, because in the end of the day, pop isn't a specific sound, it's just what's popular. So you just if you're making pop music, you're just fitting to whatever the sound is now, or your song's just doing really well. Like it could be rock music, but it's on the radio and it's doing really well. It will be considered as well pop. My family for Rachel pop isn't a real genre as much as a vision of what you think could be a exactly. Oh my god, guys, I'm trying to catch up. So Back in My Bad Light by Selena Gomez's Face. Love that song when it came out and rediscovered. I say jazz always changes. I'm a jazz drummer, and that's my favorite thing about it. See, I don't think jazz changes. I think jazz... No, like the elements, though, of jazz. You're then just adding, like, sub-elements, like, sub-genres into jazz. But jazz is specific compared to pop. Pop's not got its own forms of, like, elements of the song. Does that make sense, what I'm saying? Yeah, but if you look at pop music, it's all the same stuff. Since what do you mean? Chord progression, vibes, tonalities, etc. Yeah, because that's what is popular. But I agree that there's more breadth to it. I mean, I listened to what was popular back in the day, and it sounds nothing like what was popular in 2011. The Beatles showed me pop and rock music for decades ago. Oh, no, Molly. Like, I hear the influence in so much more than one would think. Oh, the Beatles. I was like, what? I'm getting so confused. Well, yeah, I tried to catch up with chat that I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Old person opinion, look out. What does LH mean? Coming through, I think the tone and vibes change, but the foundations, yeah. Well, that's because it's just pop music's what's popular, and most people listening to pop music are the ones that like the familiarity of music, which is then like chords, things like that. Whereas like a lot of people won't like experimental music or certain, like how in jazz is like scatting. And most pop music follows the same like structure of verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, or that kind of thing. Because it's familiarity, and lots of people like that because it's comfort. You can put in a song you've never heard and you'll instantly vibe to it because it sounds like most of the other songs out there. I love jazz. I love jazz too. Like with one of my two drum here, Slay. I know nothing about names of people when it comes to music. I'm terrible. Like faces, I'm a like visual person. Or like if you play me someone's song, I'll know it. But like if you say a name to me, I will not know. Oh my god, Wolf. How did you get into that? Most influential band in modern music. I love genre, but the music just has to be good. I mean, exactly. I don't care. Oh my god, there's no way. I've never been a person who's like I love this genre or whatever. Because in most cases I do, because most of the songs fall under these genres. However, like I'm not really a fan of heavy metal, but there are some songs that have heavy metal elements or as low-key considered heavy metal that I would vibe to because I just like the song. It's never been, oh my god, mum! It's never been about
Time zones exist.
Time zones exist. But at the end of the day, it's nothing about genre. It's always just about if I like the song or not. Because sometimes there's songs that sound similar to another, but for some reason I just don't like one of them and I like the other. No idea why. I'm just a person that only likes one genre and there's so much. Exactly. Like, all I can say though is I don't really like country music. There are some songs that are technically country music songs that I like, but just I know for a fact that most of them though, it's just not my vibe. The most influential song. This film is jazz drum playing off tempo and improv stuff. But if you look at all the pop music, there's a commonality. But you can make any genre in that. Yeah. Now what you just say to me? I only know Everyday Bro with the Disney Channel flow. I write, produce, and make music only for myself, and I hope someone can love and relate. Exactly. Yeah. That's why it's like I never write music just for an audience and how they're going to react. Because at the end of the day, there are people out there who are going to love your song. They just have to find it. And you don't have to change a thing. You don't have to conform to what you think society's like. And if you're going to do that, that's fine, because that's like your choice. There's nothing wrong with that. But like for me, I'm writing music that I really vibe with, and it's kind of just hopeful that there are people out there who are going to also vibe with it. And I used to get told a lot by people that I need to ignore that and just write what I think people are going to like, and then make the numbers big, and then switch into what I want to do. And I said, I'm not doing that. They said, well, you're not going to be successful. And I said, I don't fucking care. I don't care. At the end of the day, music's always been an outlet of my emotion and my expression when I haven't been able to put it into words. So it's never been about success and money. Like, yeah, I want to be successful because I love performing, and I love performing to an audience and things like that. And I want to go on big tours and have the money to like make really good choreo and things like that. But like, end of the day, it's a form of expression. It's never been about whatever. Skunky loved it, brought me time zone joy. Skunky's a little early. Time zones exist. Thank you. You're a little early. Finally. What do you mean finally? I have a song in Spanish with a feature from a cool lady. Yes, but I'm white. No. Enzo just really pops up. I love it. He's just dancing. He's just gaming. I can't be, because I'm in a different time zone though. Really? You're in the same time zone as me. What do you mean? So, I love Cowboy Carter Stunning, but I'm not listening to Zach Bryan. It's the only genre I don't like. I like several songs of the country, but that's the one I don't vibe with the most. I know. For me, country, I don't know. Like, I hate to say it. I don't want to offend nobody, but to me, country is pop, but like bland. I don't know. There's just, I don't know. But there's definitely songs out there that are country that I like. But there's like just the main elements of country, they just don't tickle my fancy. Like, when I listen to music, I want it to catch me off guard. I don't want it to sound like I know what's coming next. I want it to be a random drop. I want to be a random like effect added that I didn't see coming. But I'm the same with movies as well. That's why I like psychological thrillers, because all the things, oh my god, no way. There's two? I don't want to know what's next. I want to guess the plot but then be completely wrong. Or it's a really crazy plot and I somehow guessed it, because then I'm smart. It's the same with music. I love country. Do you actually love country music? Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Now put them back on, girl, don't be a hoe. I wrote lyrics ghostwriting that I know people will hear of likelihood when I was on the other label, and they were throwaways for me. Oh my god. I really branch out with music, but that's mainly because my anxiety gets so bad when trying new things, including... No, that's valid. It's very common with people who are neurodivergent, is like they watch comfort shows, and it's the same with music. Comfort music, comfort shows. Whereas I'm the complete opposite. I cannot stand... I will listen to music that I really love over and over. But like shows that I really love, I'll never watch. I never watch a show again. It has to be like multiple years. But like my dad will watch the same things over and over, and it's because he knows what's going to happen next. Oh my god, Wolf. Again? You know what, I'll come join you. I refused a TikTok-based promo in like 2 days of meetings with publishing links. Damn. You can have a successful music career without being the next Beyonce. Like one of my friends performed weekly bars and is saying this feels brilliant. True. In music, there's so many things you can like be successful with. It just depends what you're after. Like for me, just performing at bars every week would not satisfy me whatsoever. Like obviously I want to be famous. Oh my god, it's meowing. 444. But like for me, I want to be doing doing crazy music. You can do that not famous, but like I want to do sellout tours where it's big stage shows, and I've done like some amazing choreo and like things like that. But there are some people who are musicians who just want to be local, but they want to do gigs every week and have vibes with the community. There's so many different like jobs in music, even just the performance section of the job. All right, exclamation point play in chat to join. This is our third to last race. Let me read chat real quick. Y'all is going fast. Oh my god, Crazy Kiwi, hello. In the country I like is old, more folky. The only country I like is maybe black artists because of course they're the extra element. They invented it. Modern country music is white. People think they have culture. Oh. I'm from South Louisiana. It's blues and rock taken and distilled in the form of it. Piss off, and I can't stand it. Exactly, God, y'all see it. Countrymen be like, I cheated on my missus, she ain't giving me no kiss. I'm so sad I've ended up like that. I'm good, Crazy Kiwi. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm a bit behind on chat. Everybody's yapping. I'm just trying to catch up. I used to rewatch Superstore all the time. I mean to go back to the first and start again. Yeah, see, I could never do that, but I understand why people do. It's like a comfort thing because you know what's going to happen and you know you enjoy it. So you don't want to waste your time watching something whatever. If you're feeling in a bad mood, you don't want to watch something that like you don't know what's happening because then that's stressing you out. Sometimes you just want to put on a show. It's why when I want to watch something but I don't want to think about it, I put on cartoon movies because they're easy. They're made for kids. And like I'll understand the adult jokes that's put in, but they're made for kids and they're such easy watches that I can just zone out. Like last year I was so into my Discover Weekly the whole time, but this year I've just been listening to old songs that I used to really like, or just new songs coming up by artists I know I like. I haven't been very experimental because I'm just not in a mindset to be listening to new stuff at the moment. There's so many different levels of success in the creative. Exactly. Oh my god, OG, hello. You woke up for MVP race, slay. Me with every single time ever. Sure, I missed a race. No, Olivia. Oh, first time chat, the 5th code, welcome. To arenas and ambitious at stage. I get it. I'm opening for a leg of someone else's tour for my first thing in this area. Oh my god, that's so exciting. I hope you have the best time doing that. Also, I want to be so successful that I can just do collabs with like big artists that I really like. Did my thing just glitch for y'all? My screen just glitched, but I don't know if it showed up on stream. Or if it was just I think it was just my computer. But like, be able to just be like, yeah. If I ask this person, they're gonna say yes. How's everyone? I'm doing good. How are you doing, OG? Doing good, slay. Spider's finally out of my room. Slay. Nervous, but everyone else has come, so why not? If they don't like me, I'll smile, sing, dance, and cash those checks. For real. At the end of the day, if people don't like you, that's just them issue. Everybody's gonna always have haters if you put yourself out there. That's why I like Adventure Time and Avatar and the Winter Winners. Oh my god, those are the two. Avatar: The Last Airbender is the only kind of cartoon I have watched on repeat. I watched it 3 times. I don't rewatch things, so you know it's good when I rewatch something. June 2nd, listen to an album by a guy named Zachary. Is that you? What the frick is happening? Where'd my thing go? When you're famous, I can borrow your clout. Is that message? Well, after me. We gotta get you in touch with someone because your channel like is just limiting. Because I promise you, I'm more charismatic and creative than I am talented. I heard your voice good. Thank you. Love Avatar every winter. I have it on. Slay. Look at the guy. Yeah, it is. Actually, okay, that's so fun. Put it in the self promo on the Discord so everyone can remember. Check my ball, it's cuter than normal. Is it? Sorry, y'all, we're just yapping. Oh my god, cute! A little paw! That's sick. Grammy, and burn confetti. I wanna see it in motion in 3D. I like it, girl, baby. 3D. Body to body to body to body to body. What's happening? Sorry, y'all. And if you let me. Which is so good. How do you do it? I'm only saying it at 5:55 AM because I'm actually too nervous that it sucks even with a lot of love and turn it. Oh! You should still put it in the thing. I want to hear it now. I got the paw print modifier from a tournament. Oh, slay! And I'm doing third with good reviews, I might. You should, regardless. Getting rid of sound is a piece of your heart going out into the world, I'm sure. For real. That's why I hate releasing music, to be honest. And that's why I started just like not promoing, not caring. I release the music and I don't look at the stats, and I just, once it's out, I don't really care about it anymore. Because every time I'd release a song that I like loved so much and I thought people would like, everyone like doesn't appreciate it at all. And that's what also put me off the music industry, is I've always felt out of, like, it's music industry is very cliquey, and I've always felt out of that clique. I'd be surrounded by people, like, I'd be interacting with these people with the exact same as others or whatever, but everyone else would support everyone else, and then I'd kind of be, like, left out. And then someone with social anxiety, that doesn't really help. So I understand, like, getting nervous to promote it. Because I always, like, I don't know. Like, Seraphine is the first song that I actually produced really well and, like, mixed really well by myself. And I really just... You don't want to, like, set yourself up to be, like, let down. That's kind of the thing. Well, that's for me, at least. Oh my god, OG! Oh, OG, if you had landed that, that would have been crazy. You would have got a world record, for sure. Oh my god, first time chat, welcome! I will read your chats soon. I just have missed lots. You're ain't a dog. I'm going to Minecraft. That's really healthy pace. That's how it goes every time. For real. Like, not weighing yourself down with the extra pressure of streams. For real. How do you find Will Smith in the snow? How do you find Will Smith in the snow? Girl, I'm also a musician, quit because of the industry. The stuff I encountered, I don't think anyone should experience. Yeah, the music industry is, depending on where you are in it, can be disgusting and crazy. I haven't experienced, like, anything terrible, but it is very clicky, and it's also very, like, can be very, it's not, I don't know what the word is. I know what you're talking about, though. I think that's why my love for music kind of vanished, though. And also doing a freaking music degree, you have to really love, well, I thought I really loved music, but I did my music degree and I just fully hated music after it for a while, because doing something you love just for assessments, that you don't have any time to do it out of. Like, all your time is spending doing these assessments, and then the spare time you have, you don't want to be doing music. You want to be sleeping or whatever. That's why I kind of, like, I have Serafina remix to do, but I don't know, there's something holding me back. I find that there's just other things I want to be doing than mixing. Serafina. Sorry, Tanya. There's other things, like, just even the EP I've got, all the demos ready to be, like, re-recorded and mixed. I just always put it off because I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm kind of scared that I don't want to spend all this time where I actually know what I'm doing now too. I used to just, oh my god, what is happening? Someone went crazy just then. I don't want to spend all this time. Well, when I used to mix songs, I didn't know how to mix music, but I just did what my ears thought sounded good. And so when I release it, I'd be like, oh, well, it's not getting much love because I don't know what I'm doing. Whereas now I actually know what I'm doing. I think I'm more paranoid about releasing because I'm like, it just hits harder, I think, when people don't support and listen. Because it's like, I actually know what I'm doing now. The song's good. Nothing's bad. It has to be me then, in a way. So I think with Serafina Remix, though, I'm like, anything time I think about doing music, I'm like, oh, actually, I'd rather just game. I'd rather just doom scroll. Like, the only time I started mixing Serafina again is because I had no Wi-Fi, and I had to wait for Enzo, and I was in his car, and he was coaching football, and I was like, you know what, I could do music, and it's because I was in this location where that's the only thing I could do in that moment. And then once I was doing it, it was fine. But now that I'm back out of it, I'm like, oh my god. I kind of have to have a friend with some people to vouch for you, sadly, which tracks. But like I said, let's get you in touch with someone and get a price up to make sure no one steals your stuff. Doing well, so expect a drastic death. You follow the Fresh Prince? Oh my god. Don't give up, I was hustling with 10k, 15 years. I made it pretty far back. Thank god I was not working. Oh! I mean, I was lucky told I was ugly for career. If you really take into account the visual comments, then I used it. They were all in. Well, lucky you found people who were all in then. You seem to be in every stream I go to. No plans for the future. Also, so small in New Zealand. My dad knows most of the rock music industry just from the gigs. He's not even in the music. He's a homie with Chris. Oh my god. Hey, even if it takes 20 years, I shall be patiently waiting. Go to New Zealand in July, do small things with them, the edge and the hits. I'm so, oh my god, period. Slay. What does the clock do when it's hungry? I don't know, what does it do? Actually, wild, but yeah, this market for everyone. Wait, no way. I don't even know if those are known state. Are those, they are. Those are like the most popular radio stations we have here in Aotearoa. Like I used to grow up, because we didn't have like Spotify or anything. I used to grow up just listening to those radio stations. They can't chew while them in the rock. Japan, Korea, Australia, New Zealand. It's supposed to be a break, and they're like, you can do some morning segments. Slay. I'm really locking to their social. So am I. Goes back 4 seconds. Oh my god. Saturday night still go hard for the rave. DJ Sean looks in. For real. Alright, here we go. But yeah, with music, I find, I don't know, I'm just paranoid. That's why my whole thing is like, it used to be, I'm an actress and musician. And it used to be music first and then acting. And then as uni went past, my love for like acting. This is terrible map. Can't even see what's happening. My love for acting surpassed. It like switched. And I find acting is a lot easier to get into when you don't have connections. Music is very much a click, connections, who you know kind of thing to get those boosts. Whereas acting is not. Like, I think in certain countries, maybe it is. In certain roles, it is. But, like, if you are exactly what they're looking for and you're the right vibe and everything, it's not about connections. And then that can, like, help you boost. And that's why I'm, like, with acting, I have more love for it. And I want to, when I get successful off that, then all the like fans I have for acting are probably then just going to be fans of my music as well, and that's the connection and networking I'm going to get for music. That was my plan anyway, but I haven't. I mean, I'm in the feature film that's coming out soon, next month. I have a little role in that, which will be my first on screen in the cinema work I've done, so I'm excited. It's kind of the vision. Oh, see ya, wolf. God damn, I just see you die all the time. But I got a little bit paranoid though, because I haven't obviously done an acting job in like 2 years. That I'm like paranoid, low key. Oh, what the Molly? How'd you get there? Oh my god, Tony, thank you so much for the gifted sub, and to Wolf Slay. How'd you get there, Molly? What the frick? What the hell? Wait, what was I saying? Molly distracted me. Wait, what the frick was I talking about? Oh my god, Molly, slay. Of course I'm last. I don't know what I'm talking about. Next time we play Marbles, we should do the maps. My maps against I've changed the colors. I'm more neon. Oh, okay. Next stream. Wait, this is actually red. I'm so excited. Getting to do Middle Earth shit and do good promos. Where I'd be there and there'd be like a few old folks. Nah, they're good radios. Like the Edge was always my as a kid, my dream was, what is that sound? As a kid, my dream was always to be on the Edge to promote music. Like that was my dream as a kid, and I always was gonna sing when I was on it. I was always gonna sing Lady Gaga, like I'm on the edge, the edge, the. That was like for some reason my just dream. So they're good stations. All right, exclamation point play in chat. We're gonna do another. For fuck's sakes. We're going to do another prediction, heads or tails. This is the last heads or tails of stream. Also, for anybody who's new here, this is the race to win. This is our MVP race. If you win this, you win the stream, you take home all the marbles, and I put your username above my head as our last MVP. Last MVP, there's a question mark because nobody won. It was the first time nobody's won this MVP race. So this is the race to get in. Your name will be there the whole of next stream. So get your marbles in and make sure you vote heads or tails if you want to join that. Is there any sharks? No sharks, but one map has planets. Let's see. Yeah, they're like the main ones people in the country listen to. How cool for you. For real. Perfect. Okay, the sharks. I'm doing the same. My acting and comedy. I'm like, I want to parlay this into something I love more. Yeah. Go. Will your movie play overseas? I want to support. I don't think it is. But maybe they... I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't know what's happening. It's in a few cinemas, but I don't really know what's happening after that. Slay for the gifted sub. I too dreamed of that when I thought I'd be a musician. I was gonna do Skyscraper. Would practice my room. Winniness. Alright. Bet. For all the marbles, this map is more weight after the Minecraft movie dropped. It does. The Temple of Steve. I need it to be his. If it's tails, I'll eat. But that's why kind of, with my acting, I think it's more easy to get to. But, oh, that's what I was saying. But I'm paranoid now because I haven't done an acting role in so long and I haven't landed one. That I'm like, do I even have a love for it anymore? Which makes me feel stressed out. Whereas at least with music, because I know it happened with music, so I'm like, it could happen with acting. But I think with my problem with acting... With music, at least I know I for sure, like, my love for it did drop because I could do music anytime and it did. However, I do want to get back into gig work and performing live because performing live was always my favorite thing about music, which is why I also really loved acting because that was also performing. I love performing. So I really want to get back into doing gigs around up here in Auckland. I just don't know how to find people because in Wellington, I grew up there. I knew people there, so I knew connections to get those gigs, whereas here I don't know anyone, so it's like, how do I get those gigs? But I want to do gigs again because it's performance, but I'm scared with acting that it's the same, like my passion's dying for it, but the problem is I can't tell because I haven't been on set in like 2-3 years that I just like, I can't say for sure. I don't think it is. I just think I haven't been on set for so long that I just am getting anxious because I'm always getting anxious about things I don't know or not in control. I'm not anxious that I'm not good enough though. I've never been like that with acting. Because last year I was one of the last few standing for a really popular show. I didn't get it, but I know that I was good enough if they were considering me to be the role. But I think just because I haven't acted in so long that I'm stressing, because I'm what if I hate it? Then what? Then it's I love streaming, I love content creating again, but I don't know. I don't think it's the same as music with acting. I just think I haven't done it in so long and I haven't been on set in ages that I'm just I don't remember. But once I'm on set, I think I'll be happy to be there again. But that's what I'm stressed about. If you don't have a pro for music, get one ace. Wait, what is that? What is a PRO? Would love to go to a gig of you shaking ass surfing for real. I think your phases are falling in and out of love with what you choose to do, but sticking at it will benefit you in the long run. Yeah. I mean, I've been doing music since I was literally born. And then, it ran out, my love for it kind of dwindled in 2022. So that's 20 years, though, that I spent. So I'm not really a person who, gives up easy, though. There are people out there, no hate to them, but there are people out there who, at the drop of the hat, if something just feels wrong, they just won't do it anymore. Whereas I'm very persistent in my dreams, even when I fail. Rejection doesn't really deter me. But I think definitely with music, what happened was, my degree just slowly, I don't know, I think acting just became more the thing I wanted to do. So it wasn't really, because I'm still doing music anyway, so it's not like I given it up. I just found that there was a career that I'd rather be doing. Okay, heads or tails, it's heads. Oh my god. Asking me why you trying to laugh at them. I send a new why you send pretend. Stepping onto a stage is the greatest feeling on earth. I hold my mic horizontal on my mark, and when it goes vertical, it's speed and career stepping out. It's great. I love performing because I have no anxiety when it comes to performing stage, but I have social anxiety. So I'm really awkward. I'm terrible at talking to people in person, but I'm really good at on stage, crowd interactions, performing, talking. I'm really good at that. It's on stream right now, I'm pretty good at talking because I'm performing low-key right now. I'm not performing as much as I would be on music, because that's a different performance. I'm being authentic to myself right now. I'm not pretending to be someone else on stream. However, it's still a little bit of a performance. No regrets. If you're not anxious that you're not good enough, keep that energy. If you hate it, your bills will be paid. And those entertainment checks are different element. Performing rights organized and how to protect your lyrics, music, and get rid. Oh yeah, I'm with the New Zealand one. I'm with recording music. So for all of my product masters, and then I'm with, what is it called? APRA. I'm with APRA for songwriting. So that's where I get all my royalties. I love this song much, so for real. To fail shows you're trying. It is. Failure is the key to success. First time chat, welcome. Maybe not your love for it, but got burnt out or lost inspiration, that heartfelt passion, but you're fine. Thank you. Yeah. I definitely think my love for music shifted into a different aspect, and I think that's why I really want to try live performance again, because I knew I really liked it. Like, I haven't written a song in so long, and I don't think I ever really found joy in writing songs, to be honest. But that's like all I could do, whereas now I have things that I prefer. But I think but I don't know, I think to get back into music, I definitely want to do live performance, because I know I like live performance. There's no doubt about it. I just haven't in so long, and I haven't had the opportunity. That's like, whatever. So I know that live performance might help me get back into that zone, but it definitely was a burnout from uni. I just haven't fully recovered, and it definitely switched my mindset into what I prefer and like and stuff. But I think I'll find my inspiration back. I just think I don't do well when I'm not finding success in anything. It just makes me paranoid and fret for the future, low-key. Oh, Crazy Kiwi Clips is ahead of room time. It just makes me a little bit scared. It sparks my depression when I'm not doing well. No, Crazy Gooey. Sparks when I'm what am I saying? When I'm not doing. When I have nothing successful in the career paths I want, it makes me start like getting anxious and questioning a lot. Even though I'm like, it's fine. Like, you don't need to be doing everything. But that's why I think if I find gigs up here, like just little live cafe gigs or whatever, or like restaurant nights or whatever, I can perform. Because I used to do gigs for 3 hours. Like, I'd perform at breweries for 3 hours. And that was like an income for me. So I think if I can get doing that, at least that's some sort of like thing I can get back into. God of Heads' return finally, which is over. So good. Also, true. Also, that's fine. You're in your 20s. You can change. Exactly. Oh my god, who's gonna win? You do it now. You do it on stage. We all do it. This is still a mask for real. My dream, one of my dreams as a musician though, is I want to collab with someone. Oh my god, Crazy Kiwi! Oh my god. I survived the MVP race. I don't know what I was just saying then. Hey, Crazy Kiwi, let me change MVP information. Slay, our new MVP. GG, GG. I'll write some songs for you. Thanks. Oh, my dream. I want to collab with someone, and I want to, or at least when I learn Te Reo Māori eventually, I want to write a song in Te Reo, but I want it to be in my genre, in my style, because I love when I hear songs in Te Reo Māori that aren't like a typical Māori song. Even though I love songs that sound very like Māori, very Kiwi, I love when I hear Te Reo use in like songs that sound global, if that makes sense. And I want to write songs like that, but I can't speak Te Reo. So eventually I want to be able to, co-write, because at the very start, while I'm still learning, so I can put my input on how things sound, but like, that's why I really want to learn Te Reo Māori as well, so I can do that. Consider Ace Cable BMI for a pro. There's a lot of benefits. I think it takes a little more, but it has more benefit. I mean, I'm with my ones just because it's for New Zealanders. And then there's awards. It's clear you're a performer at heart, and that can come in so many. Exactly. That's why I love. Like, my thing is performing. I always have loved performing. And I think it's very clear because all of my career paths, that when people growing up, people used to ask, what do you want to do as a career? I'd be like, oh, music, acting, content creating. They're all performance arts. They're all things to perform, like making videos, live streaming, it's a performance. Acting, you're performing. And I did acting on stage and on screen, so they're both performing. And then music, I like doing all the other things of music, but I just really love performing and performer. That's cool, nothing wrong with that. Thank you for reading and responding. You're welcome. I'm so sorry, I'm like so delayed. I'm trying to read all chats, but there's a lot of chatting happening, so I'm a bit behind. All right, I'll start reading chat again after I do this. In third place for Grand Prix tonight goes to... Sorry, me. Am I confused? Did I not DNF all the rounds? Okay, what the fuck? In second place for Grand Prix tonight goes to Olivia Slay. Oh, you missed a race too, period. Am I crazy, or is this not the lineup I thought was gonna happen? And drum roll, everybody, please. In first place for Grand Prix tonight goes to... Sin! Hey. I swear every stream Sin joins, they win the Grand Prix. Slay. Where did I get these points from? I DNF'd a lot. I didn't even win a race. Look how many wins around me and I came third. What the fuck is happening? I was expected to be around here. That's crazy. Anyway, here is we got 19 people playing on stream tonight. That's crazy. I haven't had that number in ages. Thanks for joining, y'all. I'll let y'all look at the info while I read chat again. Regardless of performer, there is a talent is broken in a way that performing cures. For real. Daniel Day-Lewis is one of the best of all. He's miserable to work with because of his music. So, VP, let's go. So close. No, bro. Robertson. Me? I don't even know what that is. Stanislavski. No clue what that is. So many Māori artists I could think of you collabing with. It'd be so fun. Like, I'd love to. And, like, at the very start, though, maybe I mean, I'd learn what I'm saying. Like, you'd always want to, if you sing, like, in Kapahaka, learning the translations and stuff. But, like, saying the line, I wouldn't know what I was saying straight at the bat. But then it could also help me with learning te reo as well. Only shit that's Māori sounding get written by Dwayne and Lin Mao. Huh? What do you mean? When's Dwayne writing stuff? Hashtag goals. I know more than orchestra collab with Peyton right now. You can be the English collab like Justin Bieber on Despacito. What do you mean? What do you mean I can be the English collab? Are you trying to erase my culture from me just because colonists erased the culture from my ancestors? No. I'm joking. That one's a global, I mean. Oh, yeah. Too much. Annoys me so much even though I respect both the Māori culture so rad. It is. But I'm a little bit biased. Law pulled through with the te reo mix, but she's white. I don't know why people got so mad about that, to be honest. Because weren't the writers Māori? Like, wouldn't you want to support, like, it's her song, and then you're putting a popular song in te reo, it's like boosting te reo. I don't understand. So, it's on top of the world record for real. Rigged? It would be rigged if I would make myself first. Come on. There's an award for the most deaths. I'd be number 1. I wish they showed you how many deaths you got. That'd be funny. Alright. I'll switch back to chatting. Oh. Can you see my sweat? No. Pretend this in the street. Called it, man. I was going for like half the time. I know, right? What the fuck? It's because you got the world record. I knew it. You got that world record, and I knew it was going to give you a million bajillion points. Sensei Bowl out here with the world record. Sen literally has fewer races than me. Not me and my 18 points. I had 10 motherfucking races and 0 points. Terrible. This is rigged. Win stream. Oh, look at this Stanislavski myth. Every actor actually. Slay. I'll write it down. Stanislavski myth. Okay. She's speaking on it. Huh? Do I know none of the ones who get to represent Mali and public? Right. Well, Lynn didn't even write the second frickin' Moana songs. It was Barnaby and Bear. Please be me. I'm white woman. They will believe you. I love Laws Mix. People in Europe were listening to Tadeo like right. That's what I'm like. People were getting so mad. They're like, "How dare you make like this? She's not even Māori. Why are you getting her to sing Tadeo?" Bro, please stop being such idiots. She obviously worked with people who are Māori to get that in. It's already a popular song. Why would you get someone else to sing it? It's her song, but you're making it in Te Reo, so it's really cool that you're actually getting someone who's not Māori to be singing in Māori, who's a popular artist worldwide. And so that means globally, you're getting more people to listen to Te Reo Māori. Experience the culture, experience Te Reo. Like, I didn't understand the hate. I was like, what do you mean? That makes no sense to me. But 10 deaths, 10 races, 10 deaths, 10, 100 10's consistent. Yay! That's why Moana 2 is nowhere as good. I haven't seen Moana 2, actually. Upload because she's super bass and chill. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like her new song, though. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Like, no one's complaining when Dave Dolman did it. For real. They just hate to see a woman's live, laugh, love. My Morette's so talented. He is. His voice, it's alright, but his songwriting and abilities is really good. Cooking Moana's. He was. Talk about the Lord album. Lord album? Wait. Her new song? Wait, what? Devil Carry Me is live rolling up. Maybe. I'll see who else. I feel like I last rated them pretty recently. But if I can't find anyone else, I will rate them. Like it's called Bringing Awareness to a Language That Was Shunned. My idea to change your Māori name. Just to be able to go to school, and now we're reclaiming. Exactly. I ain't heard a new work, but I support her. Your little song ain't a preferred solo part. She's got a new song out. I don't know. It just... yeah, I don't know. I listened to it and it just didn't... It just sounded the same as her other songs, which is good. I like that when artists have like a specific sound. However, there's just nothing to me that was exciting. Like if it played, it's not a song that'd be like, yo, skip that shit. Like I would listen to it and have a good time, but it's yet again not a song I would personally seek out to put on. Be like, yo, put this on. But I would never skip it on a shuffle. You need to have a good voice, in my opinion. If he's singing a song you wrote, I'll listen, probably cry because he's so good. Great writer performer, but he writes those. It's usually cover for his singing. And the recent cat goes live really. Oh, slay. So many people doing marbles. It's just like mid, like it's fine, but it's not doing it for me. It was like a bit and hate to say it, cringe. But you know what? She's so successful that it doesn't even need to be amazing standout piece, you know? Because overseas, they're going to eat it up, and they are. Apparently, this is her first #1 song on the US Spotify since Royals. Royals. I was in primary school when Royals came out. I've been out of university for 2 years, basically. I think people ranted too much after Saltburn because they wanted a melodrama beat, and she's trying to capture that sounding. Yeah. That's kind of, it's kind of a example of when people make music for their audience. I'm not saying Lorde is doing that. Like, Lorde's probably one of the people that would stick to their sound and what they want to put out, you know? But if they weren't, that's like an example of kind of someone trying to capture what their audience wants, but sometimes that doesn't work at all. She's telling us how, but she makes comfortable tracks. I'm going to keep it. And that's the type of awesome one. Slay, love that for you. I love her, but that's my else. Talk about so like I love his music. Valid extremes. I want people to hear something new every release. That's like me. That's like I want to every song, like my next EP, like I'm talking like it's dropping soon. But the EP I've been working on for over a year now, but not really. It's just on and off. It's got like. It's low-key, like, experimental R&B, rap, pop, fusion. I don't really know what to call it because I don't sit to a genre. I just do what my heart tells me, and a lot of the time it just fits into multiple genres. But it's like, it's rapping. It's very, like, an experimental. But then the thing after that I want to release is, like, old music where it's just acoustics and vocals. Because I can't be bothered doing a whole production on these old songs that actually were really fun that I just never released because I didn't know I wasn't releasing music when I wrote them as a kid. And then after that, I want to make a concept album on space. Because, wait, let me put on XG. I love XG. Bro, them live, as a live performers, period. This song... This is not the song. I take it back. Ignore that. Hang on, I gotta find them. They have an album that's just very space themed, and I was like, I want to make an album that feels very space. I don't know why. I just have an obsession with space, to be honest. Where is their album? Is this it? This is it. This came out in 2023. It's called New DNA. Because I really like making soundscapes as well. So that's why it'd be a concept album. I want a Raspberry Mars bar. I haven't had one of those. Love this. She looks like... And I want a pair. It's also grass, but she's a bit limited range in what they'll pull out. Talent and success will never be synonymous, which is not how me coping with potential. So you're making an album similar to mine, yeah. I don't care if an artist switches up sound. If it's good, it's good. For real. And normally when you love an artist so much, in the end, if they switch sounds, you'll probably just like their new stuff or still support it, even if it's not your thing. Because you've connected to them as a person, which is what I like as a musician as well. It's like, this is why I love streaming, because I like community. I like performing and I like community. And I think I must really love community though, because I'm so left on the outside of the music and New Zealand music industry. So like community to me is very important, and I'm very, very much wanting community. Like I'll never be like, I don't know, when I get support from actual New Zealand artists, I always try and like really hype them up, and I'll go in strong because they're doing that, and then they'll drop off and not do it back, and then they'll stop doing it to me, so then I just stop because I'm like I'm always that person that's hyping people up when they're not hyping back, and it just drains my energy, and I have to teach myself not to give my energy to people who don't give it back. Love a good acoustic, for real. So I'll put more into music. Once I move in, hopefully, then I can get into it. Yeah, moving from Veronica to Stars, which is a concept album of songs to me talking to myself. Slay. It's Astrofix want to be drop out, please. Working on that. Slay. That's like 20 songs deep. Damn, 2040 and cut it down to 10. Period. Pink Floyd Dark Eyes. Love this bit. So I'm naming my next album Child of the Stars. I have 3 album deals. So I'm gonna do good enough tomorrow morning. It's gonna be named Zachary. That's legit just for me. Slay. Love that. That's iconic. I'm in music community now. I've told everyone to stream your stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Period. Because music with me now, I only feel the drive. I mean, Tanya, the only reason I did work on Serafina that other week in Enzo's car is because you were pushing for it. If nobody asks for something in music, I find nowadays I just don't have the motivation. Like, I'll have motivation to work on new music when I feel like it, but a lot of the time I don't feel like it at the moment because I'd rather game or whatever. But when I have people who want to hear my music, I feel more of a drive to be like, yeah, I'll do it for y'all. That's okay. So everything is really good. Keep out. Hopefully my work is good enough for you. Like, I want to work with you. I mean, well, I can't wait to hear this album on June 2nd. I want to put people on most. It's a time for me to stop or resume harassing. Keep harassing, don't let it harass, stop hustling. Yeah, it's not a sign for you to stop. Because I always see online people younger than me in New Zealand doing way more successful in music, and it makes me sad and it puts me off. Because I know I shouldn't compare myself to them, but it's more not me comparing myself, it's more me comparing me at the age they are. And I just feel sad for my younger self because what they're living is exactly what my younger self was working so hard to do by making my own music videos, mixing my own music and putting it out, and just nobody cared. And nobody wanted to listen to my stuff, and like people in high school would like make fun of my music, like, and so like even though I didn't care at the time, it kind of made me a little sad, but it didn't like make me stop or anything. It just seeing people, I'm like happy for them, but I'm also I feel sad for my younger self. Like I genuinely I don't know. I just feel like, damn, I feel like I was ahead of my time in terms of technology. That makes sense. Like, what's the word? Like, for music. Oh, what am I saying? Guys, I literally forgot what I'm saying. Oh, I was ahead of my time. Like, technology and TikTok and things like that is such a big way for people to make music now. Not make music, but, you know, push it out there. And like I was at a really good age back in the day where it would have popped off, because a lot of these people are like, I'm this age, like I'm a kid and I'm trying to do this, and people will be like, oh, okay, let's help her out. Whereas like I'm like, I'm nearly 23. Okay. But like technology wasn't as big when I was really committed to like pushing my music out, and I was dropping music all the time. So it's like I feel like I'm always ahead of the time. Experimentation is everything to me, by the way. It's one song that gets me motivated, I don't know why. It's like the song comes on, so does my productivity. Oh my god, I was like, the experimentation, is that a song? That's literally my song. Wait, let me put that on. I actually don't remember what it sounds like. Wait, that's so iconic though. It comes on, so does my product. That's so funny. See, when I made this, it was weird, right? Like it's different. Like you wouldn't hear this on radio or anything. But when I made it, I like was so excited for it because I was just playing around. I made like this guitar little riff, and then I just played around with beats. But like I just put random beats, and then I was playing around with like fat effects, which means like step effects and stuff. It just changes the beat for you. And I was just going crazy with random shit. So it's funny that I didn't think people would like it, to be honest. Don't compare like people like Cassie Henderson well, and the expector makes it easy to gain traction, not take away from her hard work. Crazy thing, one of my mum's childhood best friend's daughter is friends with Cassie Henderson. I only found that out the other day. It's not even, I actually don't even see any of Cassie Henderson. It's just a few specific people. And there's actually there's two people that actually make me really sad. One of them literally for no reason. I always get really angry with myself that I feel jealous. Well, not jealous. Like, that I just really dislike this person, but for some reason I just don't like this person. I'm not going to name drop, but I just don't like this person, and I have no reason why. I have no reason why I don't. And I personally, I like don't like how I don't have a like, it just feels very mean of me, but for some reason I just don't. But there's another person who pisses me off that they got success, because they'd never done a live, they'd never done anything in the music industry. They just got picked up, and then suddenly their first single was playing all over the country on like all the popular radio stations. And then they started doing their first gigs and their first everything in music. And I'm thinking, bro, I've been doing this for 10 years. And I've never got that traction, but they were loved by everybody, and that's why they did well. And that pissed me off. I auditioned for New Zealand's Got Talent once, and I was on one of their special... I wasn't on TV, but like they pulled me aside to audition rather than the main one. But then we didn't do it because they didn't like my mum's reaction. My mum wasn't excited enough or like we weren't excited or something. Our reaction wasn't good enough for TV, so they then didn't let us go on. So I'm getting a bigger push because I'm mature. I do look 25, 28, 35, so I won't pretend that doesn't help, but still. Peyton needs a hug, for real. He's not even here. I won't get to see him until Saturday night. Rude. It's bad when you to artists are known to follow quickly. It also does get you to make something you like. I mean, I wasn't meaning making TikTok music. I mean, like, using TikTok as a platform to promote music, though. But I agree. It's like, TikTok very much makes one-hit wonders. Makes me shake ass. I love that sound, girl. Oh my god, has this been playing on repeat? Sorry. Build organic traction. It is. I'm grooving right now. Well, I just fully blacked out. What the fuck? What? Hello? Oh my god. So Pink Floyd to me. You produce your own stuff. I do. Grew up on this type of psychedelic rock sound. Slay. Love that. God, I swear I was just talking about... How long has it been? It's been a while, queen. It's like one lady who is leasing because she's an awful person that everyone loves for some reason. Valid. See, but that's a valid reason. Because she's an awful person. Whereas mine is, however, I'm waiting for this person, for something to come out about them that they're actually a terrible person, and I can be like, I was right, I never liked them from the start. I'm really good at vibe checking people. Like, there'll be all the time, I'll instantly get a vibe that I don't like someone, and everyone will love them, and then suddenly something comes out that nobody, that, like, they did wrong. And I was like, I never liked them. AKA, one of our family friends turned out to be a child pedophile. A child pedophile. No, he stored child, like, pornography illegally. Well, it's all obviously illegal, but, like, everybody thought he was just fun, eccentric guy, and I had bad vibes, and I used to get told off because of it, but I knew what was up. It's me, isn't it? I'm the one you hate. Never. Never. There's some New Zealand creators I know in real life that are the same. I'm like, you're a terrible person. Why do people love you? Mm-hmm. Oh my god, T. I want to know who. I want to know who. Is it me? Well, I've been in it since 2004, and I'll probably get called a plant when I drop due to the push. Damn. It's a vibe, though. I could work with that. Yes, it's autism pattern recognition. I'm always fucking right. Period. She called me New Orleans to people in her Louisiana groupie after I opened to abandon them. What the fuck? I'll DM you, LMA. Okay, Slay. I'm still in shock about Blake. Valid. Fair enough. Bruh. Sometimes I used to get that when I would walk home from school. I would be leaving the school grounds, and then I would come to walking into my driveway, and it's like a 15-minute walk, and I'd be like, what the fuck? Anyway, I think it's time for me to end stream. It's 11:45. I had fun yapping. We haven't done a yap session in so long. And obviously we played some marbles and we got the new MVP. But it was fun. I want to keep yapping, but I have to there's a break in conversation right now, and I know that if we kept going, we'd be here for like another hour, and I have things to do before I sleep tonight. And I want to I want to unwind so I can actually fall asleep by putting on a movie and turning off all the lights. So this is where I'm going to end it. Great stream, fun though, for real. Good night, Vibe McGee. Love you. I've been just said hi, missed it. Jesse, there will be more. It's okay, but that is damn. Yeah, been up all night avoiding Ableton. Real of you. This is your sign. This is your sign to go back, even though it's a great time with the other distractions. What do I say? As always. You're welcome. I don't know where I got as always from. You're welcome. Thanks for all the chats. Next stream might be tomorrow. I say might because I always say I'm going to stream and then I don't end up streaming. So I'm going to say might, not to get everyone's hopes up. If we are streaming tomorrow, we're going to be playing some either We Happy Few or Unravel. I haven't decided yet. But we will be playing some games tomorrow because I feel like playing games. But yeah, I enjoyed this little yap session. I'm thinking that maybe because community streams are freaking me out, because I used to do community streams. Okay, sorry, we're getting back into yapping. But this is normally how I outro things, by talking about the future. Oh my god, Connor, thank you so much for following on the TikTok. I have no idea when they followed. It was recently, because I did look over it just before and it was not there. Thank you so much for the follow on the TikTok though, I appreciate it. I'm thinking with community streams, maybe to get back into it, because I used to do community stream games every week on a Wednesday. I'm thinking maybe Wednesdays is fortnightly we do a community stream, and then the other week's one could be just a yap session. So it's just time for us to actually sit down and have a yap. Because that's still a community stream, it's just not gaming. How does that sound, y'all? That's my idea. I don't know if it'll come to fruition, but we'll see. Why I have a good night all day. Why? Time to next day, so 6:45 a.m. So time to start the day. God damn. Alright, therefore be streamed tomorrow. Girl, beloved, you be safe. Same time to sleep tonight. Peyton said it there, so they will 100% stream tomorrow. Be safe and take it easy. I'll be good. Keep those heads up high. For real, validating. Great idea, Queen. I really sleep and travel a lot, so I'll likely be on seriously. One idea. Because we never have time. Like, when I look at my VODs, we have about like 2-3 yap sessions, whereas it means we get a chance to just sit down, listen to music, play some marbles, and just yap. And then the other one is like another community one where we can just like play games and chill out. And it's also on a Wednesday, which I feel like, well, for some of us, it's good because it's like the middle of the week. So it's like, especially people working, you just want to, or even people who aren't working, you just want to like, it's like the hump of the week, which is always like anyway, that's my idea. Engagement in both forms is about exactly. And then the other streams I do during the week is just me playing the different games I want to play. Anyway, that is all. I am going to end it because, as we all know, I'm a chronic yapper, and I will find something to talk about and just keep going, and I can't do that because it's nearly midnight and I need to get off. I need to do some shit. Anyway, so thank you so much to everybody who watched on the TikTok. Obviously, we just got a new follower. Shout out to them. We got 4.2k likes. Slay. And thank you so much to everybody on the Twitch. Thank you so much to Curious George for following, and also for Tonya for the gifted sub. I just got indigestion, what the fuck. Thank you, Tonya, for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Oh my god. Guys, this is the last stream of the month. I'll see you guys next month. Holy shit. And then all of these will be gone. Ow. I just need the table. And as always, thank you to everybody else who was just in stream with me, chatting and hanging out. I really appreciate just the vibes we have, and just yapping. Like, I was gonna play a game, but the yaps were just so good that we just ended up yapping, and I love it. I think it's so funny, as I was saying last stream as well, though, that like I did promote on my Instagram though that I was streaming, but I just tend to forget now because everyone's normally here in chat ready anyway, so I love it. It makes me feel like I'm progressing as a streamer. Anyway, maybe stream tomorrow. I will announce it in the Discord, so if you're not on the Discord already, check out the Discord. But that is all. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening or great rest of your day, because time zones exist.
Time zone exist.
I need to, like, as this keep going, time zones exist, and
Time zone exist.
yeah, this was a fun stream. So anyway, I will see y'all in the next stream.
Time zone exist.
Kakite!
Time zone exist.